Yo, Brian Curry, what's going on? What's up? What's up? Good afternoon. Saffron, what's going on? Yo, yo. Man, this hair stuff is hot. So yeah, let me get the run counter going. K-Dog JS, yo, what's up, everybody? Better be wearing that Geralt costume when the stream starts. I mean, the stream's already running. What's going on here? You guys must be a little bit behind there. No big deal. What's going on, fellas? Good to see you. Good to see you. Get everything fired up here. What's going on, Troy? Yo! You had first copied to your clipboard so you can type it in faster, so you get the first comment in. Nice. Nice. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go Ancient Shield. That's what was that? Radament's, right? Testing the memory here. Yeah, Radament's Saphir. I'm gonna go with the new strat. I'm gonna be skipping the seal bosses and Diablo and just clearing out the Chaos Sanctuary like it's any other 85 area, right? Since the seal bosses can't even drop the stuff I want. I mean, they can drop the wisp, but they can't drop the materials. Supposed to be the Necro? Yeah, exactly. I'm a classic Necromancer. Wicked Ball IC, welcome in over on Twitch, my dudes. Where am I? Did I get that? Okay. Bill with hair, right? Crazy, I know. Mustang, welcome in. Yo, yo. Most people know I am the Witcher, of course. Chaos meta, exactly, yeah. Min-max in the Chaos Sanctuary. New meta. Skip Diablo. And actually, I'm going to skip Desace and Vizier, or Desace and Infector as well. I decided I was going to do the Grand Vizier pack, since they are ghosts after all. Actually, come to find out, even though Grand Vizier is like one of these finger mages, wispy guys or whatever, the drop odds for Grand Vizier for high runes is identical to the other seal bosses, so. But the other ones are not the super unique drop table or whatever, so it should be better than average monsters, right? So. Ross, yo, this is offline single player. Looking for Holy Grail stuff. Here we go. Couldn't get them while the items in the way. That Fabio looking hair. Somebody said that. Somebody, an older person said they thought I was Fabio when I was walking up. Okay, all right. But yeah, I guess not everyone's seen The Witcher, huh? Or heard of the books, or the games, or the TV show, or, you know. Blood Spirit. No good. Boy, this stuff is hot, though. I just threw on this stupid shirt and this hair, and all of a sudden I'm hot as heck. Yeah, don't forget, fellas, hit that like button. I didn't put no poll up or nothing. I didn't figure I wouldn't waste the time to do it today, but you just gotta slap that like button. How many do I have from the Holy Grail? I got 2 more items. Just 2. Materials, which is a standard one a lot of people have left over, and for some reason, I haven't found a wisp yet. For some reason. Thank Jesus. Happy Halloween to you as well. To you as well. And to each and every one of you players out there. Ooh. Happy Halloween. Kiddo's got a half day today. I remember back in my day, we didn't get half days on Halloween, but Kiddo's got a half day. Of course, we're gonna go trick-or-treating later. Tricking or a treating. You know what? I'll pop the group and then take them out, but I'm not going to worry about, like, especially if he's immune to physical or something nonsensical like that. Wolfie said, hasn't watched me so long. In so long, I grew hair, right? See, and then just hit that, get up out of there, boom. This stuff, it's so annoying. Gosh, it's all hot. I don't know how you guys put up with this stuff. Witcher's still great, just need the Fabio reference. Nice. Yeah. Good old Fabio. Run 345 of Nightmare Andy so far. I got 6 unique rings, 4 unique Ammies, 1 Tal's Ammy. Nice. Hopefully, I'm assuming you're going for that SOJ. Hopefully you get that soon. Wicked. Can I get the right buttons? There we go. Okay. Aim. Why can't I hit him? Oh, I think he had went underground, but it didn't tell me that. I was like, why am I not hitting him? Nice hair. This is my real hair. I usually wear a bald cap just kind of as it's part of my persona, my shtick online that, hey, look, I'm bald, you know, but really I have this hair usually under one of those bald caps usually, so. Hair's the way of metal. Ooh. Line 6 and 2. Yeah. 6 and 2. Yeah, boy. They look pretty rough. Vegas. Raiders look pretty rough. I mean, oh, hey, we have Devontae Adams. He's like this absolutely amazing wide receiver. Let's never give him the ball. Solid strat. See how it plays out for you, Cotton. Yeah, I would say most teams' biggest problem is super bad coaching, like in the NFL. Like, you draft a running back like Bijan in Atlanta, let's not give him the ball hardly ever. Let's give it to this other dude who was averaging like 2.5 yards a carry, Tyler Algier. Hey, we have Aaron Jones, who's like really good. Let's give it to AJ Dillon, this slow, tubby running back who gets stopped and is averaging like 1.5 yards a carry on the season. Like, I don't know. Just don't know what coaches think. Just don't know what they're thinking. Hey, we got James Cook, who's electric and exciting. Why don't we give it to 37-year-old Latavius Murray? This doesn't make any sense. Let's sign 50-year-old Leonard Fournette, who is terrible. I don't know. Doesn't make any sense, fellas. Doesn't make any sense. Jay says, yeah, let's go Lions. Ooh. Yeah, Lions, I don't know what it was with the game against Baltimore. Like, that was ridiculous. I don't know how they lost so badly. The whole game just looked like they weren't even trying. Just real strange. Real strange. My Pyro Ninja. Let's go slaying. Ooh, yeah. So we do around here parts. We slay. That's all we do. Fluxor found your first high rune yesterday. Nice. Thanks for the cast video. Appreciate it. How about the fumble call? Because of his upper body wasn't down from the waist down. He was on the ground. Yeah. That I was like, yeah, that's cool. I mean, he's just sitting on the ground and then they rip the ball out and they call it a fumble. Cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, that was real cool. Y'all know what it was. They made a bad call, and the way the rule's written, you have to have irrefutable evidence that the call was wrong, and they must not have spent the time. Fake low rune. They just didn't, because they showed like multiple replays that were like, look right here. While this guy's hunched over and bent down, you can see his butt on the ground, but you can't see the runners. You can't see Craig's upper body. And then Over here, you see him bent down, and then you see the ball come out after that. So you know that he was down before the ball came out. But, you know, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. Seems super obvious to me, but I'm just a homer, right? I guess. Armchair coaches are the best. Yeah, I mean, if you must not watch football, obviously, I can tell. Some of the NFL coaches are some of the worst people. Arthur Smith, if you know who he is, he's actually commented after games. He actually said this literally. He said he intentionally gives the ball to other people to screw over fantasy players. He said it in a post-game press conference. So, like, you're intentionally doing things worse for your team because you're mad that people are blowing you up on Twitter because you ruin their fantasy teams. Like, come on. That's not a good coach. JS worked out that Adams didn't get you anything. Your opponent had Adams and Myers. Oof. Yeah, I had Adams, but I had like no chance of winning because apparently I'm just bad at fantasy football, I guess. No other excuse besides that. What else can I say? Telling of beads, huh? Kind of a rare one. Not that rare. Baby rare, but Odin, welcome in. Yo. Jester said Druid build. I run the town dump werebear build. I don't know what that means, Jester. I have no idea what it means. So I gotta fix this hair. Jeez, what's this stuff? They have some background deals causing them to act the way they do. Are you talking about the ref combo, or are you talking about the coaches thing that I was just talking about? There, Saffron. Would Rogue Mercenary with Amp Chance Bow ever be worth running on a Windy Druid? I'm not sure. I don't think I would do it between losing either your cold aura. So if you do that, you're going to lose either your cold aura or right here I'm just rocking prayer to keep life up just ever so slightly more and kind of to make up for the poison. So you're losing 2 auras to get the 1 amp damage. I don't think so, but I mean, that's not, I don't know. That's just something that I wouldn't think so, I guess is what I'm saying, but I've never tested it. The coaches thing? I don't know if it's some background deal. What I think it is I think coaches just, it's kind of like almost, I think that they're not as smart as they think they are, is what it is. I just think they're not very good. They're better at getting hired to be a coach than they are at actually coaching, you know what I mean? Not to mention, you don't have to be very smart to be an NFL owner, right? So if the NFL owner is picking the head coach that they want to hire, all you have to do is be born into a rich family and you can own an NFL team. Look at Martha Ford. So yeah, but after enough years the Ford family lucked out and we got some good people here. But lost because Lions kicker missed that chip shot. What? That's the reason you lost? That's rough. Titans are thunderstrokes for the Javazon. I almost always go with Titans due to laziness. Technically, T-strokes do more damage, but yeah, it all comes down to how lazy you are. It's a 50 of one, half of 100 of the other. It all comes down to how lazy you are. I guess the Titans do make you run faster too, so depends a little bit on what you're doing. I almost always go with Titans though. Pure summon druid, raining points into werebear. Oh, a summon werebear. Gotcha. Yeah, the werebear just makes the druid, like, you can have like 8,000-9,000 life like without too much difficulty on those things. It's pretty wild. But yeah. I want to say Arthur Smith's such a weird dude. I think this is JS up here a minute ago. I think he's an above average coach, but some of the stuff he does just confused the hell out of me. Yeah, I don't think he's a very good coach. But that's just me. I mean,
Uncle Phil _ legend _ sad clown _ wick
Chicho coming in with 13 months of Slayership. Ooh, thank you so much for 13 months of supporting the channel. You Slayer. But yeah, I think Arthur Smith is a terrible coach, but I base that on how he treats my fantasy team. And I don't know that I don't think I've ever watched a full Atlanta game. So I'll just tell you what I'm basing my opinion on, and that's why I have that opinion, I guess. So. Professional sports pay to win. Yeah, I mean, let's see, which part of that are you talking about? Like the owning of the teams, probably, that I mentioned earlier. That is for sure. They do set up salary caps and stuff, but oh yeah, I don't even want to take those guys. They're annoying. I forgot I was skipping those. It's such a habit, it's almost hard to skip them. Such a habit to hit that seal. Maybe I'll just hit all the seals and skip Diablo because it takes too long. The Sace can be a little tricky, though, annoyingly, since he can deal out so much damage. Ooh. New Phil today, yeah, rocking the Halloween costumes. Halloween fellows. Oh, great to see you again. What's up, Galback? Yo, Galback, what's up? What's up? Yeah, War Lyric. Yeah, I'm the Witcher. The Witcher. Yeah, yeah. Is he immune to physical again? No, I was just missing over and over. You're Nero. Welcome in, welcome in. Which counter is that I use? It's just called MF Run Counter. On Twitch, I don't have my macros set up, but I have a video on my channel. If you look up Sweet Phil Run Counter, it'll probably pop right up on YouTube. The Falcons are leading their division. Yeah, I mean, weird stuff happens sometimes, right? Yeah, that's the worst part. The game where he unannounced just benched Bijan because he had a headache, they won that game. So that's the most disappointing thing. When the teams they play in their division is so bad that they just accidentally win. Not that I can really say a whole lot, because I mean the Lions division has turned to doo-doo real quick, right? So Stone Skin. The Zoo Witcher, right? There you go. Is he worse than every other coach in the NFC South? What teams does that entail in the NFC South? So is it Atlanta? Is that Tampa Bay? I don't even know who's in the NFC South. I don't remember the divisions. I barely remember what the Lions division is, to be honest. Y'all are 6-2 and have beaten some decent teams. Yeah. I mean, really just that loss to freaking Baltimore was ugly, but besides that, I forget who the other loss was to now. Can't remember. Bucks, Panthers, Saints, Falcons. Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, the Saints haven't been there. Derek Carr been doing Derek Carr things, huh? I actually looked like Derek Carr's been getting a lot of crap for checking down so much and stuff like that. And then I went and looked at his stats. I'm like, he's had like 3 straight games of throwing for 300 yards. And I hear people like in podcasts and stuff crapping on him for checking down so much. I'm like, that sounds like a great idea for him. If he's throwing for 300 yards, checking down, I guess is great, huh? Bond says, let's go Ravens. Nice. You're a Ravens guy. Phil of Rivia. Nice. I like that one too. Phil of Rivia. Another nobody. Grammar, did I spell something wrong in the title or something? I'm over it already. I'm over it already. Learned my lesson last year with Kyle Pitts. Same with the Steelers, Najee Harris, Deontay. Avoid them. Yeah, Deontay. I don't know. Deontay, he pulled his hamstring like the last practice before the season started or whatever it was. Or did he pull it? Was it the first game? Sat out 6 weeks. But I mean, Deontay's pretty good, and he's like gets huge targets. I would never touch Najee. I would never touch Kyle Pitts, any of the receivers for Atlanta. I thought Bijan was like a surefire thing. Like, you take a running back, like, where was he? He was the first running back taken. I don't remember. Was he 4th overall or something? I can't really remember. It just is so odd to like use a super high pick on an offensive player like that and never even give him a chance to like bell cow it. Super weird. Don't think the Panthers qualify as a team this year. Well, geez, speaking of having a good player on your fantasy team, that's not a bad team. Freaking old man. Oh shoot, what's his name? Dang it! When I'm streaming, I can never remember anything. What's his name? That old white man receiver. I can't remember his name now. Came from Minnesota. Can't remember. Came from league to try out this game. Game is chill AF. Game's awesome, man. Game's awesome. You picked a good one to come and try. Best game ever made. Ooh, in my opinion. Adam Thielen. There you go. Couldn't remember his name. It's slipping my brain. Lost in OT to the overtime to the Seahawks. Oh, those schmucks, you're right. That was such a ridiculous game too, I think. I think that game was nonsense too, if I remember. Just nonsense. Socrates, what's up? What's going on, dude? You know who I am. Bon J. says Raven started when he was 6, and since he's Canadian, you kind of get to pick your own team because you don't have the hometown team, huh? Makes sense. Good luck, keep slaying. Appreciate you, Justin C. Man, appreciate you. Definitely gonna keep slaying for sure. Zero Ange, yo, welcome in. He was first running backs. Gibbs was second, and yeah, I snagged Gibbs in a couple of teams last night. Notwithstanding, I kind of regret it. Yeah, I would say he's got to be going more towards a 50-50 with Montgomery when he gets back, at least, because he looked freaking good last night, like real good. Instead of getting like 4 carries and like 6 targets, he's got to be getting like, from now on, he's got to be getting like 12 carries and like 5 targets or something, like, and then Montgomery getting like 12 carries and like no targets or 2 or something. He looked really good last night. But yeah, Bijan, I can't believe that they draft Bijan that high and then just not even going to use him. They're like, hey, we have this 5th rounder from last year who's averaging 2 yards a carry for us. Let's keep giving it to Tyler Algier, everybody. Like, man. Yeah, I regret it. Freaking, he's been RB1 and RB1 a lot, like, you know, in the top 12, but he's always like 10, 12, 11, you know, like he gets like 11 points a week, 13 points a week, which just sneaks him into the RB1, like, just because everyone else hasn't been doing that good. There's like 5 running backs who get 40 points a week, and all the rest are like bad, apparently. I made some real rough choices this year, apparently. James Cook is, they just won't give him a chance for whatever reason. He's averaging like 7 yards a carry. They just won't give him the ball for some reason. Hey, you ran all the way down the field. Let's give it to Latavius Murray now that we're inside the 5, and then have him get stuffed 3 times in a row and have to take a field goal. They just perpetually do that. I don't know. Real dumb. But what you gonna do? They just don't like scoring. Cassandra, yo, keep slaying. Yeah. Love it. Maroon Bond, what's up? Not StarCraft. No. Man, I'm so hot. It is so hot all of a sudden. I was cold a minute ago. Helmet almost broke. Uh-oh. Do I watch hockey? No, I don't watch. I don't have cable or anything, and hockey. I mean, I think hockey's actually on like Hulu or something, but no, I don't watch. Don't really watch hockey. It's pretty much football is the only thing I watch anymore. Stone Skin, forget about it. Any use for superior demon head? I mean, not really. You could use it for rune word if you wanted to, but it's just like not technically the best base. I mean, I could use it. I could have used it for something, I guess, but I don't know if it was ethereal or not. It was probably like one of those ones that's superior, and then you look at it and it has like 1 extra durability, and you're like, why is that considered superior? I heard about that accident, about that guy getting cut in the neck or whatever. I have no interest in watching anything like that. None. Let me go fix this first, actually. I feel like once every like 15 or 20 years that happens. Demon head or demon head? Great question, yeah. It is funny that they have both of them, huh? I always thought that was funny. Champion. You can drop anything, right? Oh, he's stone skin. Gosh dang it. Alright, let's see if we can get another unique sacred armor today, huh, fellas? Ask and you shall receive. Or get some more of them high runes, am I right? Murumon says they passed a new rule. Did they? Is that like a joke, or did they actually pass a new rule? I can't tell if you're being like sarcastic, like, oh, these soft people nowadays are probably gonna pass a rule saying that they have to wear neck guards because people keep dying. Can't tell if you're joking, if that was like an honest comment or if it was a sarcastic one. for real they did. Is that the NHL did, or was it? Because this, I heard it was in Europe or something where this happened, right? Where the guy got cut in the neck or whatever. It wasn't a European hockey league or something. Ooh, there's an ogre axe back there I gotta check out. They're sick. Appreciate it. Alex, yeah. Rhino, welcome in. Yo! Marco B, welcome in. Yeah, that was funny. Pretty much any costume that gives me hair is automatically funny, right? Automatically. Whoa, Troy with 20 months of Slayership. Ooh.
20 months in the fellahood. Let's go.
Let's go. You better. Let's go. No, none of that around here. Thank you for 20 months of supporting the channel, Troy. Huge. It's huge. I think for all hockey leagues, yeah, that was in England. Gotcha. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's not, I mean, it doesn't happen all the time, but when it does, it's happened more than once now. Like, I don't know if I'm really, yeah, I don't know. It's just a bad look. Have people, like, imagine that happening on national television in the United States, like, Was your hair like that before? Yeah, this is exactly what I looked like before I went bald, for sure. Trying to torch farm for the season. How necessary is it to have 2 characters, 1 to farm keys and 1 to kill Ubers? Got the Uber built, but I can't get keys efficiently, question mark. Yeah, if you're rocking, let me put this hair back. If you're rocking an Uber smiter trying to get your keys, you're gonna have a hard time, in my opinion. So I would definitely say, yes, like a Nova Sorceress or a Lightning Sorceress is the best, because then you can just, with just budget gear, tally down and take out any of the people you need to in order to get the keys, you know? Countess, Summoner, Neolithek. There's other options as well, obviously, too. You can rock, I mean, if you can get Teleport on your Uber Smiter, you can, a lot of times, just have 1 point in the smite and use hammers or Fist of the Heavens or something. I don't remember if the Summoner's not a demon or anything, right? The Countess is a demon, and Neolithek is undead, I think. I don't remember if the Summoner is just a person, like he's not undead or a demon. I can't remember. I don't know that for sure. But a lot of times people will do a, you know, a hybrid Smiter, Fist of the Heavens or something. So you can rock that way, but Sorceress is going to be the easiest, fastest to get keys, since you automatically have Teleport from day 1 and frames are high and you can deal the lightning damage. So yeah, neither dead or on demon. Gotcha. Okay, so there you go. I thought so. That would make sense, but wasn't sure. Unofficial Cody B, what's up, my men? Dude. Rerolled 2 dreams for my Pally. Both were 20 all res plus a 36 all res base for the shield. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with everything on dreams, so I don't know. Did you say you re-rolled? Oh, you just said you rolled, not re-rolled. I was like, Jesus, you re-rolled dreams? Like, you savage. But you just said you rolled it. Good old dual dream, though. The one that I never did because it was always so expensive. I'll have to get around to it one of these days, huh? One of these days. Novasork was what I was thinking too. I've already got a Crescent Moon and a Lightning Sunday in stock. Nice. Yeah, you ready to rock? Ready to rock. Wish said he's rocking Mosaic Assassin for Ubers. I gotcha. So you're running Ubers on players 2000 difficulty and melting in one shot. There we go. Good old Mosaic. Definitely a powerful build for sure, for sure. Troy with a dream, no mercy are needed, clearing all areas in hell, including Terror Zone, no merc. Yeah, dual dream is known as pretty powerful, right? You get those multi-auras stacked up and all whatnot, right? So one I gotta try. One day. Maybe. Mosaic probably good keep armor too. It would be fine. I mean, if you got teleport on there, yeah. Teleport's the only limiting factor, really, for one keep armor not being as good as the other, really. I mean, none of them are particularly difficult, right? So, something is different. What's going on, Clumpin'? What's going on, Clumpin'? Yeah, for sure, for sure. This is just my natural hair. So, I'm not wearing, I usually wear a bald cap, like covering my hair, but I decided to let my hair out today. My first ever Infinity says, G Nizzle. Tried Lightning Sork, and it's a bit of fun, but not as fun as I thought it'd be. So I kept rocking either my Freezing Arrows on or Fist of Heaven's Paladin. Alright, yeah, whatever makes you happy, right? I do like Nova Sortress a lot, personally, but if you don't, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Can't farm at all with the Mosaic Assassin. She's too slow getting charges built. You can't stop for anything. You got to do the whole thing or over again. Too slow to build charges, huh? Guess I never, I mean, it is kind of annoying having to redo it or whatever, but I guess I never heard it worded as like it's too slow. And yeah, you do kind of just got to keep going and going and going. I have seen that before, but Fred, yo, welcome in. What a legend. The legend of Fred. Pipe, legend, let's go. Love to see it. Yeah, Fred, what is it? Your fantasy team killed it this week, right? Fantasy team killed it. Oh, last week it did, not this week? Okay, gotcha. I forget what's wasn't your team name weren't you Wave of Babies or something like that? I thought that was the team that got the most points in the league this week. Oh, well, last week, yeah. Like this week we didn't technically play. I get what you're saying, but yeah, the last time people scored points, you did really good. Is what I'm saying. Just the summons, reckon. I didn't even cast the tornado that time. The summons do all the work around here, huh? Season 2 meme build. Okay, gotcha. Heavy bracers. Let's go. Good old Tranks gloves. Legendary. Huh. Been watching your Phil cast so far. Your favorite was Cooley. That one made you laugh so much. Yeah, Cooley's super cool guy, right? Super cool guy. I had a great time doing that. Fred said he lost all 3 of his leagues this week, sadly. Yeah, I lost in my two like home leagues, or whatever. I won in the Slayers League, but yeah, real rough. Apparently, I did not draft good players. I don't know. Gold Magic Find coming in with 24 pesos. Thank you so much for the super chat. You legend. Ooh. Boy, I'm gonna have to take this off. I'm just too hot. Holy smokes. I don't know what's going on here. Eagles, Dolphins, Chiefs, Ravens, Cowboys. Lions are at 8? What? Get out of here. Those people obviously have no idea what they're talking about. No, I don't. To be honest, that's probably pretty accurate. It's hard to say, but all right.
Gold Magic Find donated 24 pesos through Super Chat.
Thank you so much once again for the super chat with the smiley face. You Slayer. Am I planning on doing any more of them? I want to, but it's just so, it doesn't seem like it would be, but it's so difficult to like set those things up, to be perfectly honest, and to like find the time and make sure I got someone to watch the kids, and you know, it's much more difficult to set up those fill casts and then to do them and to get people to commit to them to a certain time and not change their minds on what time, you know, oh, I can't do that now. Well, we're supposed to do it in a half hour. Sorry, I forgot. I'm at Taco Bell right now. Like, oh, okay, cool. You know, like, it's so hard to get people to commit and to do it. Like, I don't know. 100 poison damage, meh. Not to mention, like, my time, my like lifestyle time doesn't match up with a lot of other people who are YouTubers and streamers, right? Like, I get up in the morning and make a video and then stream, and then, you know, I'm done. And then when I get offline, that's when normally other streamers like wake up and start like streaming and stuff. So like, that's the time when I do stuff with my family, make dinner and stuff, and cut the grass and stuff. So get my daughter from school. That's if they're full-time streamers, and if they're not full-time streamers, then it's tough because they got to go to work, obviously. So But yeah. Still not done with the first live D2R stream yet. Greetings from the Philippines. Wait, what? We'll catch you up. You're not done with my first live D2R stream. I'm not sure what do you mean by that? Gold Magic Fine? Like, you went back and watched my first ever live stream is what you're saying, or? Killer hair, appreciate it. Yeah, Brian Curry. Ooh. It's super itchy. I think this wig it's super cheap wig, so it's like getting kind of beat up and it's incredibly itchy, and it was not itchy before, so real annoying. I think the party I went to the last time I wore it got it all destroyed and not feeling great. Taco Bell is priority though, for sure. Another IO rune, man. They're really trying to piss me off here today, aren't they? Bunch of fake lows, bunch of fake low runes. Swish up here a minute ago. Sorry, I get behind here. He says he was second highest in his fantasy league this week. Too bad you were playing the #1 guy. Yeah, I had that in a league too, where I had the most points scored in the league. And of course I had the most points against in the league, and I was in like 5th place out of 10. So I was middle of the pack, and I had the most points scored and the most points against by like 150 points. That was before this week. I'm probably have even more points against than the other people before now, because the person scored like 180 against me this week, which was cool. I want to look at it real quick while we're sitting here. Gorilla, yo, Taco Bell gave me hair. I don't know about that, but let me look. I gotta see how many points against do I have in this league now. Maybe I haven't checked it in a minute. Loading and why is it not loading? And of course it never works when you want it to, right? Unbelievable. I think I need to reset my internet router or something. I'm probably using it all. My gosh, this thing is ridiculous. Killing me, Smalls. Yeah, apparently it's not going to work. Never mind. Cool story, Phil. Apparently I can't look it up because it just won't load. Don't make it a strict time to stream in the evening and have the Discord call you or whatever. I mean, that's what I do, Rhino. I just do a Discord call with them whenever they say they can do it, and it's always like ridiculous. Not always, but maybe I'm over exaggerating slightly, but it just always seems ridiculous to get people to do it. And you know, people are from different parts of the world, so they have different time zones, and they have different, you know, they have jobs, and it doesn't sound like it's like, oh, we'll just Discord call them, but that's not. It doesn't work that way, you know. It's not as easy as it sounds. Oopsie. Did I not? Okay, it must have just got taken out there. Where's Phil and what have you done with him? I just stopped wearing that bald cap that I usually wear a bald cap to cover up my hair. Just took it off today. I didn't feel like it. Collab sound annoying? It can be. Can be. Not to mention, I'm just not like a good messenger like person. Like, I hate looking at my phone, answering messages all the time, and when you're trying to get a hold of different people, like they'll message you this, and oh man, I'll get back to you then, and hit me up next week, and it's just like, oh man, like, I guess it's just like me being not good at that portion of it and not liking. I hate looking at my phone all the time and stuff. That just annoys me. I don't know. Like, I guess looking at my phone for fantasy football isn't the worst, but constantly having to read messages and send messages back, and struggle's real, fellas. The struggle's real. Ah, I watched my first live stream after 100. Gotcha. Okay, now I understand. My first live stream back is what you're saying. Now it's all coming together. Wicked Ball said he's the same way. Doesn't like being on his phone, messaging and stuff constantly. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely would rather not, but kind of that's the way the world is nowadays. So, and obviously with the type of stuff I'm doing YouTube and stuff, I'm just going to naturally be on technology more often, right? Kind of makes sense. Slightly makes sense anyways. Okay. Try just telly stomping up in there and seeing what would happen. I guess having like 7 fire res probably doesn't help out too much in this particular section. Randy Shannon, great point. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Didn't put in a poll in today, no big deal, but man, make sure you guys slap that like button for me. Big help in the YouTuber algorithm or whatever. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. We got 60 likes on the stream. We can get that up. We can get that up for sure. Wig threw you off for a second. You're like, who am I watching? Did I click on Phil, or is this somebody else, or? Boy, I am honestly ready to. I think I'm going to take this off. I can't believe how hot I got all of a sudden after putting this shirt on. The shirt and the wig. Holy smokes! Is this what it's like to have hair all the time? You're just like warm all the time. It's crazy. Boy, I guess maybe having hair is not so bad, huh? Imagine all the money you'd save on hats and the heating bill and stuff. Yeah, Halloween and no creative poll. Yeah, I just forgot. Didn't feel like it. Just kind of a funny, just kind of a goofy hit the like button thing I do once in a while. Well, kind of often, I guess, but it's not really that important, right? It's not stream breaking. What's going on here? Can't hit him for some reason. It's The Witcher, Fred. It's The Witcher. I know you're joking. Everybody knows it's The Witcher. I forgot Fabio was in those Can't Believe It's Not Butter commercials. So you just said that, Fred, yeah. Completely forgot about that. I can't believe it's not butter. Watching you play around with this Windruid makes me miss that character. Have not played one in D2R yet. Yeah, I've only ever played it a couple of times because yeah, it's obviously not the most powerful character in the game, but you can clear stuff out, and it's you know, cool to try different stuff once in a while. Not something I'm gonna be perpetually playing forever because it's so godly or anything, but yeah, it's a little fun aspect to it, right? A little fun aspect to it, and that's the most important thing. Whatever you're playing, and you better be having fun with it, right? Rune, uh-oh. Scott, yo, 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 yo. Welcome in, Scott. Travis Nix, welcome in as well, yo. Welcome in. Yeah, Almighty Sinru. This is my single player Holy Grail. So yeah, this is offline single player. Yep. So I'm rocking players 3 in the Chaos Sanctuary. Can't use any potions. Can't do it. These guys, what is monster taking so long for? Guess we'll use one. There's another one right here. Did my first ever Ubers last night. Had 2 sets of organs. Got 2 barb torches. Of course. Yeah, that's unfortunate. You'll get them next time. It's just over 300 magic find wicked. Just over, like 306. Did I remember right? 277. Oh, apparently it's 277 on the main hand. I have more on. Oh, there's 30 magic find on the call times. So 277 actually is my farming side. I've been lying to everybody this whole time. I thought it was a 277, or I thought it was a 307 or 306. Squishy Mirror said he's been looking for an SOJ for months. That's unfortunate, my dude. Single player, yeah, that Players 8 Nightmare Andy is going to be obviously your best. I'm assuming you may know that already. As much magic find as you can stack up. Online, 100% of the time, it's fastest way is going to be trading for one. So, but you know, you may have / probably already knew that stuff. So. All I can do is wish you the best of luck, my man. Wonder if Fabio's scared of the pigeons. I did. That is one thing I did remember, though. Yeah, got hit in the face while on a roller coaster. Good old Fabio. There's some excellent Fabio talk. What are some other Fabio facts that we could talk about? Yeah. Good old Fabio. So I've been doing some stuff in the background. I was going to shout some out real quick. I've been doing some stuff in the background. So hopefully right now, maybe some of you guys, if you're on phones, maybe you might not notice as much, but maybe if you're on your TV or on a PC with a good monitor and stuff, the stream should be looking mega crisp and awesome. And hopefully like my latest video should be looking real great. I started editing my videos in rendering them in 4K. And up, like, my actual video is 2K, but supposedly from some people I've been watching and listening to, if you render them in 4K and upload them, they look even better, even though it's only 2K footage. So due to the way the YouTube compression works and stuff. So hopefully the videos and streams the quality should be increasing even more. So good old Duriel shell. Good budget option for some places here and there. Not super god tier, but kind of a budget option used semi-regularly, right? Semi-regularly. Who is this? Where's Phil? Just Phil with some hair, bruh. Phil with some hair. Wicked said his sorceress got 345 magic find. Yeah, that's a solid number. Solid number. Yeah, I pretty much just throw on some basic pieces of gear that have magic find, and then wherever I throw on a few small charms that have magic find on the bottom, and just let it fall where it may. As long as it's over, I did decide to literally put the Shaco on for more magic find for this build, but I thought about using Jalal's, and I was just like, meh, I want a little bit more magic find, so I threw on the Shaco. But usually I don't even really worry about it. I just kind of let it fall where it will. As long as it's, I obviously am always going to try to have at least like 150, 200 magic find, but beyond that, I just kind of let it go where it may. I don't try to stack like 700 or anything like that. I'm not, unless it's kind of some gimmicky thing I'm going for. Yeah, 345, great number. Great magic find amount there. Who's winning the 1v1 Carver Act 1 or the Honey Badger? Wait, what? I'm not sure what you're referring to there, Chicho. Not sure what that's speaking of. Bill has hair. What's your secret? My secret is actually 1 cup of mustard every day. Just eat straight mustard, a full cup every day. That's it. That's all I do. I do want to make a sick glorious axe just because it looks cool. Fine. The cousin might come visit us. Hezekiah Meemaw. Leroy Hezekiah Meemaw the third might come visit you. Yeah, I was getting a hold of him, but he was busy. He's busy. Yeah, Plyle. Yep, I'm the witch, Geralt of Rivia. Yeah. Brandon says, fun fact, his boss puts mustard on salad. Boy, I seen, kind of one of those rabbit hole type of situations where you got to a video that you didn't mean to, but I watched a video of a competitive eater that on their off days they would eat salad with mustard on it because it has like it has like 5 calories per serving or something, like really low. So, but how gross, mustard on salad, good god. Stone Skin, I probably should have slept, but I wasn't paying attention. Oopsie. Wicked Ball, yo, gifting 1 tier 1 sub over on Twitch. You absolute Slayer. Thank you so much. Elsweep, make sure you thank Wicked Ball. Klaus says happy Halloween. Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you. Happy Halloween to all y'all out there as well. Fred said he already does that. Just eats full cups of mustard by themselves. No hair. Well, I guess you just don't have the genetic prowess that I do. Oops, I just messed this hair out of here. Man, it's like falling apart. Man, rough. Tunio, welcome in. Yo. Mustard a good base for making salad dressing? I hard disagree. I've never heard a less true statement in my entire life. I mean, I like mustard on a hot dog or a hamburger, but that's about it. Even like pretzels and stuff. I did dip a pretzel in mustard the other day. I was very underwhelmed. And I was like, I don't think I'm gonna do that again. Just hot dogs and hamburgers only, really. Yeah, for mustard. Maybe a sandwich. Maybe like a turkey, ham, and cheese with a little mustard maybe. You could be all right, but really just hot dogs and hamburgers. Anything else, your opinion is just wrong. Sweet Phil even losing his fake hair. No, I'm not losing it. It's falling out of the ponytail, and it's like super getting tangled, and like, what are you supposed to do? Like, I don't know. It's like falling away from where it's supposed to be held, and I don't know. I guess I could brush it and stuff or something. Stone Skin, good god. Forget about it. The chaos strat is to kill all the super uniques and skip Diablo, guessing because of the time it takes to spawn, hit and kill him. Yeah, I just put out a video about it earlier, and that was one of the things that was in it that I talked about. You know, I talked about like farming in the Chaos Sanctuary, what's good about it, and kind of a good strat. What I'm talking about, yeah. Skip Diablo a lot of times is going to be your best option because he really can't drop a lot of like you could get a Shaco off of Diablo and stuff like that, but Diablo cannot drop Griffins. He cannot drop like pretty positive D-Web. He can't drop Tyrell's Might, Mang Songs and stuff. He can't drop. The regular champions can drop more than him, and really Grand Vizier here can't, or yeah, Vizier can't drop a lot of stuff either. All the seal bosses can't drop much either. So if you want to even skip Desace and stuff, like you might as well too. The only reason it's kind of just habit to come up here and hit this seal because there's only one of them or whatever, but yeah, I could be skipping Desace because he can be annoying, but he's not too hard on this build. I got so much life. I got 5k life, so it's like, you know, you don't get one tap like you do on other stuff. And I hit the Vizier pack because they're all wisps, and the wisps, they're finger mages technically, I guess, or spellcasters or something they're called. They have a better chance of dropping high runes, right? From like ghosty type monsters, so. So yeah, 100% if what's his name up here is ever immune to physical or stone skin. Actually, I have this in here, so he can't be immune to physical. But if he's ever stone skin, just skip it. Skip it. Not worth the time. Gene says he should be PC 85. Come on, it's Diablo. Yeah, you would think, but for whatever reason, they made the game that way. Yeah, these guys, I haven't decided if I really want to, if I think it's a good idea to take them out or not. But yeah, the amount of time it takes to spawn Diablo, then kill Diablo, and then yeah. Notorious, yo, Necrophil. Yeah, that's kind of necro-ish, right? Necromancer-ish. True story. Maybe we'll, hold on. We're fixing the hair a little bit. Here we go. Well, let's brush it back. There. Is this how far a hairline comes down, or should it be higher? I don't even remember. Where does a hairline go? It's up a little higher, huh? Hey, about there. That looks better, right? How am I supposed to know where a hairline goes? Now I'm Henry Cavill with the hair pulled back. Nice. G-Stacks, what's up? There we go. Pulling it back, getting out of the way, maybe. Need to have, wait, you need to have balls to run casts like Phil. What do you mean by that? I'm not doing anything too crazy around here. This is not a Henry Cavill stream? Yeah, I know I look just like him, right? I mean, I'm more ripped and jacked than he is, but besides that, he's like scrawny compared to me. But besides that, yeah, I mean, we're pretty similar looking. Haven't seen a hairline in decades. Yeah, it's been about 10 years since I started shaving my head, I guess, so I think, yeah, about 10 years, I think. So about a decade. Fred said mustard okay on briskets. Yeah, I guess a brisket binder, I have heard that that's a solid choice. I guess I just you know, I don't do that, so I didn't really cross my mind, and I can't really fully say, but Dantanerokan, what's going on? Yo, welcome in over on Twitch. Welcome in. Rune, legendary. Hairline could be a bit higher there. You think it should be higher than this? I don't know. I think it's good. I don't know. I had it even lower. I just pulled it back. It feels weird. Maybe I'm just so used to wearing hats that I want to, like a beanie, I want to pull it down to where like I'd have a beanie, like just above my eyebrows, right? That's probably what it is. A little higher up, like that. This look more realistic, fellas. Take it from someone who has hair. That's your good story. Good story. Good point. Yeah, it's so much cooler now that I pulled it back a little bit. Lucky to have hair, says Gene. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, most guys lose some of their hair, right? So, it's what it is. No big deal. Janik, is this the ladder? No, this is my single player Holy Grail account. Looking for those last few items. Broadsword, ooh. Janik says, wish you luck. Appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully I get lucky and get almost got one the other day, right? I had a unique sacred armor, so the close call, but unfortunately it's the wrong one, right? Do I still lift? I try to. I mean, I haven't lifted in like a week now. I haven't been to the gym in like a week now, so unfortunately, I've been slacking on that. I've been trying to find a good time to do it, to be perfectly honest. But this week's obviously not great with Halloween on a Tuesday. Daughter's got dance on Mondays, and then I guess I could have someone else take her to dance, which is what happened yesterday. And then I could have went to the gym when I don't know, but then I try to get dinner ready for when people get home, and I could go during the day, but that means I can't work. You know, those hours when I'm going to the gym, then I can't work. But you know. You guys, I mean, I got a lot of the same struggles that everyone else has with getting to the gym and working out, right? The same stuff that people struggle with. Taking time from your family and from working in order to do it. Or I could stop watching football, I guess, maybe. I don't know. KC strip better than New York strip? Yeah, I don't have a real preference. Steak's too expensive for me to really have very often, so. Willow, yo, yeah. Geralt of Rivia, yeah. It doesn't look as good when I have the hair pulled back like this, but when I have it just a little bit forward, then you can see it better, and it kind of looks better, but too hot. I'm so hot right now. I want to just take the whole costume off, to be perfectly honest. I'm so hot right now. Bill lifts his desk. Yeah, actually, I should just raise the desk up right now. Dang, stop running away. I hate the ones that run away from you. The most annoying. Most annoying. Get up at 5 a.m. to lift? Yeah, I mean, I guess you could. I can't do that because, like, I mean, I can't take my daughter to the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning. The kid zone isn't open, so can't do that. So if I don't do it while my daughter's at school, I have to do it between the hours of 10 and 12, essentially. I mean, the kid zone opens at 8. Oh, it is 8:30, but she starts school at 9, so I'd have to do it between when she goes to school or when she gets out of school. So I'd have to go to the gym at like 4:30. The kid zone opens at 4:30. The daycare at the gym, it opens at 4:30, so I'd have to go at like 7 o'clock at night or something. Take my daughter, something like that. Real rough. Garage gym for the win. Yeah, it's convenient. Kind of just like the upfront cost, and I don't really have a room to do that. I guess I could make room. Drop like a few $1,000s on equipment. Have I ever gone through and killed every monster in the whole game? I have not. It crossed my mind to try that sometime, but then I just never did. Just like, what would you get? I thought about doing it. I know it's not like no one's ever done that before, but... Happy birthday, Geralt. Flip. Yo! Sealed fate. Merry Christmas. Now you guys are just getting ridiculous. So does gym or work? I mean, pretty much, kind of, yeah. I used to go to the gym, but then I kind of started more recently needing to work more often to, you know, you gotta pay the bills first, right? Am I right? Is what it is. Live with your daughter, 18, she's gonna be ripped. Yeah. Get a 7-year-old a gym membership. Let's go. Ooh. Boy, you know what? I'm over this now. I'm so hot right now. I am so hot. I'm gonna take this thing off. Give me just 1 second. So much better. Holy smokes, I'm so hot. Swish says, don't worry, you can get your workout shoveling snow pretty soon. Yeah, true story, huh? True story. It really doesn't even snow that much anymore because, like, well, the obvious reasons why it doesn't snow as much anymore, but... Wicked Ball said, yeah, when his sons were younger, it was cheaper to stay home than you're probably saying to get him daycare. Yeah, I mean, with how much it costs nowadays, yeah, for sure. Like, unless you make like 150 grand a year or something, it's not even worth getting daycare anymore. It's like 50K a year per kid to get daycare. But yeah, I can go to the gym with my daughter though. They have a daycare at the gym. You know, they call it the kid zone or whatever, but it's only like $10 a month for her to go there when I go to the gym, right? And the gym I go to is only $25 a month, so it's like sick. We got like a special deal because we actually signed up for the gym before it was actually open. Like they were building it. We went in and it wasn't even done yet. Like I guess it was done, but it was like a week or two from opening. Like they weren't quite done with everything, I guess. So it was like a sick deal. Like it is awesome, but then it's just, you know, you got to go when the kid zone's open, right? Is what it is. If that's the only, you know, time you can go. So yeah, Best game to play for Halloween. Best game to play. That's a statement, DJ. Okay, I get. I mean, there's never a bad time to play D2 though. Never. It's gonna snow. You jinxed it. I mean, I would rather have it cold and have snow outside than be freezing cold and have no snow. At least with snow, there's like something you can do with that. Just rock hard ground with no snow is like just annoying. Travis says his son's daycare is like a second mortgage. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, most, like, literally, daycare for one kid is probably more than a lot of people's mortgages. Like, straight up. Crazy. Oh, JS, you legend who coming in with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Holy smokes. You legend. What a legend. Wicked lives in a town of 3,000. He says his closest gym's 20 minutes away. Yeah, I gotcha. Makes sense. I used to live in a small town too.
Underscore headbang. Underscore headbang. Underscore headbang. Bill's got the skills to pay the bills. Smack that like button, fellas. Underscore headbang.
Underscore headbang. Underscore headbang. Thank you so much for the $10 once again. JS supporting the channel, you legend. Sorry, I think I missed a comment up here. I see a few questions and statements about Monarch. Someone said they're not in hell difficulty yet. They were trying to figure out where to get a Monarch from. Yeah. It is accurate. Someone said up here that you cannot get a Monarch in Nightmare. So you have to get at least a hell difficulty. And then you'll start being able to find them. Certified babysitters are $18 an hour, says Brandon. Yeah. Yeah, childcare is expensive expense, you know. I don't even know, like, yeah, if we didn't have the grandparents to help watch the kids and stuff, like what would we do, you know? Never go anywhere. That's what the first thing we would do. Never leave the house. Oh man, getting way behind the comments. My bad. Jeez. Still struggling over here. Another Ithran. Jeez. Jeez, oh Pete's. Electro, yo, what's up, Phil? Appreciate it. Brian said it snowed where he was at yesterday. We had some little baby flakes here in Michigan. Not like snow, but it was just like, I was standing there picking my daughter up from school, and it was like, that's a snowflake, isn't it? Those are snowflakes, aren't they? Oh boy. But yeah, I wouldn't say it snowed, per se. Stone skin, forget that. Forget it. Umbral says earliest to get a Monarch is the pits. You can get a Monarch anywhere in hell difficulty. Like, a lot of times I find them when I'm on my way down to the Countess. Like, I'll farm the Countess right after I get to hell difficulty. And I'll find one down, off of an armor rack, or I'll find a Monarch off of one of the random monsters. So that's almost always, anytime I start with a sorceress anyways, is almost always where I get one. Just pretty much anywhere in hell you can start getting them. Gene says Quebec it snowed yesterday. Yeah, Canada's obviously further north than Michigan in most places anyways. So yeah, it's gonna be colder there for sure. Snowier. I guess snow's gonna go. I had heard that like northern Michigan was supposed to get a few inches of snow here pretty soon. A headline said anyways. I did not read the article. Brian said, didn't stick, but snowed for a good hour. Nice, yeah, yeah. We just had just literally a couple flakes, so that I had seen anyways, so. Getting snow, you're just over the lake from me? Gotcha, gotcha. Just over the lake. Cap. What? I mean, actually surprising to find in hell, right? Biggin's Bonnet in hell difficulty. This is one of those ones you find, and you're like, the odds of this dropping is probably pretty darn close to the odds of finding like a Tyrell's Might in hell difficulty. Like, seriously. Kind of funny. Actually, hold on. Let me look this up real quick. I want to see how rare this really is. How rare is this really? Unique items from hell difficulty. Biggin's Bonnet. We'll just put in this stuff too over here. What do I got? 277. This was from the Chaos Sanctuary, so they're probably going to be all pretty similar here. It's always comical when you look this up. Not as rare. So it's 1 in 4.5 million chances of finding a Biggin's Bonnet from there in the Chaos Sanctuary. 1 in 4.5 million. How rare would just out of curiosity, we'll compare it to a Griffin's Eye. From the drop odds that I have from my Magic Find and the players count and everything. It is, look at that. It's 3 times more unlikely to find than a Griffin's. God. Fellas. Alright, let's look up the Tyrells just out of curiosity now. Tyrell's Might. Wait, you can't find it? What? What? Oh, regular. Oh, wait. No. Oh, yeah. Wait. Hold up. We'll look at champions. I looked it up wrong. My bad. My bad, fellas. It's not going to be that. It's not going to be that uncommon. That was from a regular monster. I had it wrong. So the Chaos Sanctuary. Right here. So no, it's 1 in 400,000. I was off on that one. My bad. I led you guys astray. It's 1 in 400,000 from a champion, and I think it dropped off a champion. Pretty sure. So it's 466,000, right? We'll sort it the other way. So yeah, it is 3 times more likely to find a Griffin's. It's actually the same, just a better odds. It's 3 times more likely to find a Biggin's Bonnet than a Griffin's Eye from the champion in the Chaos Sanctuary. Not fair. Now, how about the tier? What was the Tyrell's Might again? Gonna be essentially these odds are all gonna be the same. They're all pretty much the same. So 1 in a little over 1 million. Oh well. Oh well. Still like them odds. Terrorize Helmephisto dropped me a Lenimos sash the other night. Yeah, it's always cracks you up, right? Yeah, someone mentioned the Hotspurs and like that sash right there. Torch of Hero. There's another one, right?
Happy Halloween from Austria.
Oh, HCM coming in with a tier 1 sub. Ooh. Thank you so much. Supporting the channel with a Twitch sub. Oh, it's 3 months too. I should probably read the rest of that. 3 months of supporting the channel too. Thank you so much, you legend. Legend. Ooh. Linamos is awesome. Almighty. Yeah. Almighty. So sick. You like that I checked that? Fun fact. Yeah, no, I knew it was going to be... I wasn't sure, but I had a feeling that it was going to be more common than the Griffins. I had a feeling. Or, more rare than the Griffins, I mean. I don't know why I never find Griffins. I just don't know why. Don't know why I don't find more Griffin's eyes. Just unlucky, I guess. Third Eye wants me to drop another jaw. Yeah, I did just find one of those the other day. So Walter says 100th like. There's only 100 likes on the stream. Come on, fellas, get those numbers up. Them be rookie numbers, fellas. Come on, pump them numbers up. Gene says never found one. Never found a Griffin's. Yeah. Well, I mean, considering I stream, you know, and I figure I play a lot more than the average person, right? You'd think I'd find. I found one Griffin's in D2, like my single player pluggy before, and I've found one Griffin's on D2R here. And that's it. And don't even start that malarkey, chat. I already know what's coming. I already know what you're about to start doing, fellas. Don't do it. I found a Griffin's. I did. Only find it out. The other one I found on stream. The other one I found on stream. Any high runes, guys? Not yet today. Not yet today. You people. You people. Allegedly. Allegedly. Almighty found a Nightwings and a Griffins back to back one time. Both rolled terribly. Back to back. It's still pretty sick though. Still pretty sick. Gene says best ever he found was a Vex. Best thing he ever found. Yeah, D2 is a lot about just like plugging away, grinding. If you really want to try to grind and find, you know, the stuff, you know, that's not kind of the way everybody likes to play games. But if you do, I like the, you know, every time you kill a monster, it's like a pull of the slot machine. It's like free gambling. Kind of, sort of, right? Some people like that, some people don't. It's so hot. So hot. Let me go up there and turn the heat down. What's up? I'm so hot. The hair stuff. Talking to Galback, by the way. She has arrived in person. Crazy enough, huh? Hey, you can do me a huge favor? So I forgot to fill up my water bottle. Thanks, darling. Sure. What a doll. What a doll. Wheeling and dealing is the way. Yeah, and if you don't want to grind to find stuff, yeah, online you gotta be trading for stuff, or it'd take you like 7 years, right, to get anything. Oh, Kano coming in with a raid. Thank you so much. What? Hey. Legend. Thank you so much for the raid, Kano. Kano raid, yo! Thank you so much. speedrunning legend over here. Anyone new? Coming in with the raid, I'm Sweet Phil. When we are trying to complete my Holy Grail, I got 2 items left. Currently stuck on. Somehow I haven't found a Wisp projector on my single player Holy Grail, and of course, as you could probably guess, I haven't found a Tyrell's Might yet. Just yesterday, spoiler alert for the upcoming Drop Valley video. Just yesterday, I found a unique Sacred Armor. But since I just said I didn't find a Tyrell's Might yet, you can probably guess how it rolled. Thank you much, darling. Freshly filled water bottle by Gelback the Great herself. Right? Of course. Okay. Oh. I didn't resurrect those other wolves, I forgot. Welcome in PH, let's see. Racklin, what's going on? HS Blind, welcome in as well. And oh, Lion, what's going on? Go. Yeah, Gene over here on YouTube. I dual stream YouTube and Twitch, by the way, just so you guys know. I always read off all the comments before I respond to them and stuff. Usually, it's kind of my thing or whatever. But JS making sure I'm staying hydrated. Galback the Great, yeah. Galback is my wife, also, by the way. To anybody who's newer in here. Oh yeah, Gene shouting out Kano. Absolute legend, he says. Ooh. How many Zods have you found in your lifetime, Phil? Just one. Just one. Oh, dual stream, you've been considering? Yeah, everybody and their mother is going to start dual streaming. Apparently. Every single person is going to dual stream now. I've been streaming on YouTube for like 3 years now, so I've kind of been having almost, not free reign, but, you know, I've been one of the few people. Some of the people have kind of jumped over to streaming on, or started up streaming on YouTube, but yeah, sounds like they opened that up now officially to make it so don't tell anybody, but I've been dual streaming for like 6 months now, so don't tell the powers that be. I've been streaming for maybe even longer than that, to be honest. About a year, maybe. Nah, it's been about 6 months, we'll call it. What's going to get a lot of people, though, is to stream on YouTube, you can't listen to music like everybody else does. So they're going to have to, like, switch their stream music up at least, so. Not that that's a huge deal, but yeah. You can't listen to normal music. All right, where are we at here? Let's see. Electro up here said, yeah, big old green Sacred Armor. That's totally what I found. Yeah. Unfortunate. And that's, okay. Have I found D-Web? Yep, I got D-Web, Gene. The only two I haven't found for some reason, the Wisp projector somehow. It's not that uncommon. It's uncommon, but it's, I mean, I've found like 5 metal grids and no Wisp, so I don't know, just unlucky, I guess. And then that Tyrell's Might, yeah. Daniel Vargas, welcome in. Hope you're doing well, Phil. I'm doing great. Hopefully you're doing well, good as well, Daniel. Do you run 2 OBSs or use something like Restream? I personally use Streamlabs OBS, and you can just click a button pretty much. Once you get it set up, now all I have to do is literally just click go live, and I check off YouTube. I check off. Well, they're already pre-checked, so I just click go live. They're both Twitch and YouTube's already checked. I select. YouTube streaming works a lot differently than Twitch, so, and since I've been streaming more on YouTube, it's super not difficult for me, but it can be pretty confusing at first, kind of, sort of. But it's super easy once you get it going. Since you're grilling, have you seen the trick? Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that for sure. Yeah, it's a kind of like a waste of time to do the whole infinite magic find thing. Is what you're talking about, I think. Yeah, infinite magic find. Yeah, no, that's kind of a waste of time, I think, because the diminishing returns on magic find. I mean, any more than like 350, 400, 450, I guess you could argue, but any more magic find isn't worth an extra second to get it over like 500 pretty much. Let's see where we go. Mark won't too many buttons, you say? Like he wouldn't dual stream, you're saying? Gene, or? Too many buttons, huh? So you can listen to whatever you want and stream on Twitch? Well, you're not supposed to. It's kind of like, remember back in the day of VHSs, and it would say, you're not allowed to copy this VHS under criminal penalty of law. You could be fined $250,000 or blah, 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 blah. Twitch is the same way. Like, you're not supposed to listen to real music, or you'll get copyright hit and get in trouble, but they don't force it. So, but YouTube, if you listen to more than 5 seconds of a copywritten song, their AI will detect it and you'll get hit so fast, and it'll be like, this stream is not monetized anymore. Any monetization on this stream now goes to some random person in this random country who owns the rights to this song. Even jailed, yeah, right? Right. Yeah, on Twitch you're not supposed to either, but yeah, they just don't enforce it. So everyone just listens to whatever they want to all the time. For like a month, people used to listen to, you know, stuff like I'm listening to right now, but then, oh, what? That's a pretty solid tri-res right there. Cold lightning fire. The lightning at fire, 37 and 40. I wish the walk run was higher. You know, the repair durability and dexterity is kind of worthless, but tri-res boots, fellas. And it's not the tri-res with the poison either. That's the cold lightning fire too. Ooh, that's sick. We're gonna hang on to that. I don't know. That might be. Yeah, the 30 walk run would be way better, no doubt. I'll keep it. I'm trying to think if I have better boots than that, like tri-resers. I can't remember. What? Maybe we'll double check one day, huh? Well, we'll definitely want to double check one day. I guess I worded that dummy, but not bad at all, says HS. Yeah, not bad at all for sure. I know John Burr are a tad more common than Zod. 2 Zod off of my Hammerden. No Jaw or Burrs, you say. Yeah. It is all still luck of the draw, but yeah, you found 2 Zods and no Jaws or Burrs, huh? That's crazy. I could see if someone said 1, but yeah, 2 is wild. That's real wild. And unfortunately, if you're playing online, even though it's so rare, like, you don't want to find that Zod because it's worth less than a Burr and Jaw for sure. Yeah, Electro, that was the second one that popped into my head too. Removing the mattress tag under penalty of law. It's like, how much are you really going to get in trouble for removing that mattress tag? Am I right? Am I right, fellas? Drink some of this new H2O over here. To be honest, as long as you're tellying for the faster run walk, doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's a true story. Yeah, especially on single player, because I mean, when am I going to be running around, right? Online, I feel like the value, it has something to do with PvP, I'm sure. It always does. Things are always more valuable when they're needed by a PvP person. They always pay top dollar, don't they? Top rune or whatever. I always say buy top dollar, but I'm talking about trading, right? Gene says, I think the copyright strike system is broken. Talking about on YouTube, or are you talking about just in general? With a little more detail on that, Gene. I don't, it's hard for me to decipher, I guess. So, Atlas says, yeah, that's more for bed salesmen, not for regular people. I kind of assumed, yeah, once you purchase something, it's your own, right? So I did kind of assume that, but it's still funny that the way it looks. It doesn't say this is specifically for mattress salesmen or anything like that, you know. But yeah, I assume that to be accurate. Who's gonna come to your house and you never had one of the mattress inspectors come to your house? Boy, it's a whole ordeal. Crazy when they check to make sure you have that tag on all your mattresses. Boy, it sucks. You've really never had that happen, Wicked? Come on, you had to have. I'm just kidding, by the way. Obviously a joke, I think. Once you own it, you're allowed to remove it. Good. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah. Does anyone... I don't know, because the thing is I always leave them on anyways. Like, I know that it's only for in the stores, but like, who else in here only leaves it on anyways, even though you know you can take it off, right? Everyone still leaves them on, right? Just in case you're wrong, right? Everyone either leaves them on or they're lying and they actually do leave them on, but they just won't admit it. Prove me wrong. Change my mind. Gene says, yeah, the YouTube thing, because anyone can do it and break your monetization. Kinda, yeah. Yeah. The thing is, too, is that they'll, it's almost impossible to overturn one of those things. Like, even the guy that makes this music I listen to, he has like 5 or 6 songs that are like, because these are free to use, copyright, Creative Commons type of stuff, but there's a few of his songs that are copyright hit, and he can't get them overturned because they sound sort of like some other song that some other guy apparently made or something. You know, not even like just some other person, like, you know, so it tagged that person, is this your song? And the person just says, yes, it is, give me that money. And then there's nothing you can do about it. Like, if it happens to me, if I ever get, not even copyright hit, but like, what's it called? I don't remember what it's called, but they'll tag like a small section of your video and it'll take your monetization and give it to somebody else. I just delete the video or cut that section out or something. You know, I don't even try to fight it or nothing. Like, it's impossible. It's impossible. Quebec's garbage police. You get a ticket for putting the wrong stuff in the wrong bin. Are you talking like recycling into garbage bin and stuff like that, or like the yard clippings, like the grass clippings you put in the garbage can or something on accident? That's wild. Just too lazy to take it off. Yeah, true that. And Mustang or JS agrees. Trust me, I know all about that, fellas. You don't need to tell me about being lazy. The risk-reward opportunity there, right? Ooh, man. Silasmins needs to get some dark mode on that sucker. Boy, that drop odds calculator. That's rough. Appreciate y'all joining me over on Twitch. And don't forget, YouTubers, if you're newer in here, make sure you hit that like button. We only got 125 on the likes. We got to get that over like 200 here, fellas. Come on. Come on. Isn't that fair use? Fair use, if it's a song, for fair use, you have to use like less than 8 seconds or something like that. I don't know the number. But if the YouTube algorithm detects that it's the same beat for longer than like the 8 seconds, they'll hit you, you know what I mean? Like, what I get hit for a lot on accident is like, maybe I'll look something up real quick, and then I won't realize that the website has like some ad player over on the side, and it'll start playing like a Tide ad or something, like a Tide detergent, and that commercial will have some song on it that technically I don't have the rights to use, but I didn't mean to play it, you know? I've even heard of people, like, they'll be doing like a talking head thing while they're walking down the street, and somebody will be driving by, like, just blaring some song, and their microphone will pick it up, and their YouTube video will get copyright hit for having that song in it. I've heard of stuff like that. It's super, super lame, right? But YouTube's super strict about copyrighted stuff, so you just gotta roll with the punches, I guess, pretty much, and you know, you just gotta know what the guidelines are and live within it, I guess. In Florida, the garbage truck goes down one street, then turns down the next street and dumps it all in the recycling bin. Nice. It's kind of neat, but YouTube's so greedy, it's unbelievable, says HS. Now they'll fight a case because they are not allowed to check if there's any ad block, and regardless if they do or not. Yeah, I've heard there's been a lot of ad blocker controversy, huh? I forget how they tried to, what they did to like block that or whatever, but oh, there's a little, back in the day, 900% goaded right here of an item. Yeah, back in the day. Storm Shield. Ooh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good old Storm Shield. Let's see how many Storm Shield. I got enough. I don't think that's great rolled, and I have a bunch of Storm Shields already, so we don't really need it. But Phil always puts grass clippings in the garbage can by accident. No, the one thing I do though is that I don't know. I'd have to look it up again. So when I replace my mulch, I have quite a bit of like flower beds, I guess you could say, and I can't fit all the mulch. I take up the old mulch, put new mulch down. I can't fit it all in one can, so I literally put half of it in my yard waste and I put half of it in my garbage cans, so that and then that doesn't even quite fit it all. Usually I do that one week, and then the next week I put the rest of it in the cans. So I mean, what you gonna do? So what if a mixture of dirt and wood chips goes to the landfill? Like, what you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do? 8 seconds, Jesus. Yeah, you can't play anything copyrighted or you get hit. You get hit real quick. No music, certainly. Mulch can't go in the bins. I mean, I don't know. They drive around and the garbage truck picks it up and dumps it in. I mean, they never said nothing, but they don't check it. It's got to go somewhere, right? No costume day. I had it on, but it was so hot I had to take it off. It was too hot. I had a wig on and everything, but man, hair is so hot. Crazy. Oh, Mary, crazy. Couldn't do it anymore. Yeah, almighty, almighty classic Storm Shield. That was, yeah, a minute ago. Yeah, that used to be the one that everybody wanted to have, right? Back before Spirit and stuff. Lion said just smash that like button. Oh, hopped over from Twitch and hit the like button on YouTube real quick. Nice. That's legendary right there. $200 ticket. Oh, for you it's a $200 ticket. I thought you were saying like for me where I was. So that's where. Gotcha. Yeah, I wonder. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to go in the yard waste. Old mulch. I don't know. I mean, it's got to go somewhere, right? Here in California, anything organic goes into the compost bin. Even soiled pizza boxes, if it can break down, compost it goes. Gotcha. Ours, I don't know about that. But I just don't know what we're supposed to do around here, I guess. We have a recycling thing, and I mean, the cardboard goes in there. And you can put pizza boxes in there. As long as they, like, you know, you're not supposed to put pizza boxes in there if they have, like, cheese and stuff all over them. But if they're just, like, greasy. I actually Googled this one, so I know the answer. If they're just, like, greasy, like, grease stained, you can throw them in the recycling. But if they got, like, cheese and stuff, because usually they have the pizza, they have the round pizza cardboard. You throw that one in the garbage, and then the box goes in the... But, yeah. Cool combo, right? Electro says, what? Your garbage collectors don't look through your garbage when they pick it up. What? No, they don't. They just drive as fast as they can. They have a little robotic arm comes out. Just one dude in the truck, you know? YouTube badly needs competition, HS says, because we're kind of talking about how they copyright hit people earlier. Yeah, the barrier of entry on a platform like this is so astronomical on YouTube anyways. And then let's go fellas. That was off a regular monster too. That was off not even a champion or nothing. Now you guys can't make fun of me for for finding a Griffin's off stream. I found one on stream too, and it's got to be better, right? It's got to be better than the other one. Boy, not ethereal either. Let's see how good this is gonna roll, fellas. I don't remember what the other one was, but it's got to be better. Just be great. Just be great. Come on. 1715. Okay, so that's better. 15's the max on the skill, right? And it goes up to -20. So yeah, okay. -20 plus 15. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's pretty good. Pretty solid. Ooh, yeah. Let's go. Let's go. So sick. So sick. Boy, this is becoming very fruitful. The meme is gone. Meme's gone forever. Yeah, Almighty. I had a Griffin's already, but I don't know. You must not have seen the little clip I had on YouTube when I found it. Real ridiculous. Phil's off the hook for now. Yeah. So pretty much the short story of my Griffins from before is, I bought this new monitor. I bought a 1440p monitor, right? And I was just testing it out. Like, does it work? How does it look in Diablo 2? So I fired up the game, and I was like, right now I've been running this barbarian. I'll just go to the pits real quick. I went to the pits, killed one monster, and the Griffins dropped. And I hadn't found one in like a year and a half of D2R. And then, yeah. So that's how I found the Griffins before. But yeah. And then everyone's like, I made a whole video about it because it was like, I pulled up OBS and my OBS was still set up for 1920 by 1080. So it was like, I didn't realize it when I was recording because I just fired it up and started recording and like, you gotta be kidding me. And I didn't realize it was just like the corner of the screen up over here, like this much of the screen, because it was the 1080 size instead of the full 1440. Sunil, yo, what's going on? What's the drops like today? Funny you should say that, Sunil. I don't know, I feel like I shouldn't spoil it for you. Just go back about 4 minutes and kind of scrub through the stream real quick and see what happened, Sunil. You're not going to regret it. Oh, Almighty said you've seen all the clips, so you probably have. Gotcha. Yeah, it was probably 6 or 8. It wasn't probably 6 months ago when that happened. So, ooh, I'm gonna look at this one just for the funsies. This is the Langer Breezer right here. That back in the day I couldn't even find an Eagle Horn. I couldn't find a Wind Force. I couldn't find I couldn't find nothing. So my Boazon was rocking this sucker, and I thought it was so cool because it has Magic Find on it. I thought it was so sick, so sick. But it's not actually good, right? That's so cool. JS says till he finds his Tyrell Might off stream while not filming. He was testing. Get out of here, JS. Jeez, this guy. That's not. Get out of here. Played to the system. What's going on? Never found one Griffin's. Played for 20 plus years. Lucky Phil. Well, just got to keep blasting, right? I wouldn't say I'm lucky, but I play a lot, right? Just play a lot. Quick question. I found an unearthed wand with 36 durability as a failed D-web. I don't know the durability on D-webs. All I know is the durability for looking up that failed Arachnid's mesh is 36. I don't know about D-web. Sorry. HS? Back in the day when forces were crazy. Yeah, no doubt they were crazy. Yeah. They were like a myth. Literally. It was like, what, you heard of a wind force? What does it look like? Like, fire up the internet and like fire up Netscape and let's see what it looks like. Look it up real quick on the internet. Type it into Yahoo. Wind force. Yahoo search before Google existed. Yeah, I hero edited in, and then that was just like a fake drop right there. That's what it was, right? Exactly, JS. Exactly. Duped griffins, we know. Yeah, you guys didn't see it. Real quick, I was like, whoop, and I just threw the griffins out and dropped it. Oh, look at, did you guys see that? Whoa! That's what happened for sure. G-Stacks, you said if it had IS on it, it'd be much better. Talking about the Langer Breezer, I think you are. Yeah, the damage is so low, right? It only goes, it's only 90. I think what that item is that technically you could upgrade it, right? Maybe I should go upgrade my Lang, right? Max MF bow is on. Be legendary. Why do I always gotta cheat this OMAC? Yeah, I have no idea. This guy. These people over here. Tape stream, yeah, this is taped. I edited it in. You guys. You people. Jesse Bishop. Yo! What's going on? Welcome in. Gotta go, boys. Love to y'all. Peace out, Gene. Peace out. Hopefully have a wonderful day. When his head doesn't shine, you know he's cheating. Well, I guess I'm never cheating, huh? That thing's always shining up there. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. Pumpkin's good for you, too. Very filling, low in calories, right? Kane, help me out with these. Give me some sick rolls on them, huh? No, and not my 220 Java gloves still. Brandon, I have quite a treasure there, yeah. Griffin's is always quite a find. What do you mean, you people? You know what I mean. Do you ever use any Amazon like the Act 1 mercenaries? Colin, I usually never do. I've kind of thought about testing it a little more. Maybe I'm like, the only time I ever would, I guess, would be super early on, like you said, Insight maybe. I was thinking about testing that a little bit on budget stuff, like season starters, since it kind of has an AI more of like to run away and not get hit. And the Act 2 mercenary like charges in. So there could be something there, but I generally don't ever use that Act 1 merc. I always kind of go with the Act 2. You get the aura, throw on the Insight, get another aura, you know, so it's kind of, for me, it's kind of hard to get away from using the Act 2 mercenary with the aura. Whatever. Yeah, he's immune to physical there, so I think I got some of that MF luck, says Willie over on Twitch. First run Arcane Terrorized, got a Ja rune. Nice. I did see it was terrorized earlier. Congratulations. Good old Ja rune. Legendary. Legendary. Terrorize Andy has been the highest chance for Griffins. Terrorize Andy's the highest chance for everything, so yeah. If you can do Terrorize Dandaro, you just do it, I guess, and you just find everything in the game in like an hour. I'm exaggerating slightly, but yes, Terrorize Andy is pretty much the best for any rare item. Monarch. Sure. We'll grab this, I guess. Phil, I should be Caillou for Halloween. That's kind of funny call. I just have to walk around and whine and complain all the time. Well, my grandpa's the soccer coach, but he's not giving me enough attention, so I'm gonna go cry. That's all I gotta do to be Caillou, right? Any parent knows what I'm talking about. Any parent knows. Almighty up here a minute ago says, yeah, birds plus guided arrow back in the day was where it was at. I did have a burst back in the day. I eventually got one. And yeah, it was crazy. That guided arrow back and forth thing. Glitch or just like miss, you know, something they fixed or changed anyways, I mean. Whether it was really a glitch, I don't know, but infinite piercing arrow. Yeah, yeah. Congrats on the tri-res. Yeah, the tri-res weren't bad either, right? For sure. They weren't perfect, but I mean, what you gonna do, huh? You're just a person here, right? Not botting it up or something. Omex says he's at work right now, but he'd be drinking when has half an hour till your shift ends. Got all kinds of booze in his fridge. There you go. Drink responsibly. Don't overdo it, right? But have a good time, my man. My man. Is there a fun Boazon build these days? Didn't you have a video on it? Yeah, the only one I've really done a lot of, and I haven't really done that much, I shouldn't say, but just for S's and G's, I guess you could say, I did a full Mavina's Ice Boa. So it's not the greatest, but yeah, I was rocking Players 3 Ancient Tunnels. It was fun, you know, different. It works pretty good. There's some other ones too that take a ton of expensive rune words to, and they're like maybe a little better or similar to that even, to be perfectly honest. You know, like a faith and stuff, and probably a bunch of other things, but I'm not too well versed on full boas, to be honest. So getting jiggy. Says I should buy a lotto ticket. I'm not getting that lucky. Last couple days been pretty lucky though. Yeah, just Players 3 in the Chaos Sanctuary with not even 300 magic find. Why the Chaos Sanctuary? That's why I made that video just earlier today. Make sure you guys check it out about why the Chaos Sanctuary is so good, right? And what you guys might be doing wrong when you're farming the Chaos Sanctuary. Umbral over here on YouTube says multi-shot bow is pretty fun. Yeah, that's one I've just messed around in a little bit, but never really done it a whole lot. I didn't think it was that great, but like I said, I never did it with a faith bow. So best necro leveling build. Summoning corpse explosion. I thought that's what I would go with, Jesse. Yeah. Matthias Schneider said he got a Tyrael's Might from Andy 2 days ago. Yeah, I would totally. I'm just running only the Chaos Sanctuary, but if this ever does hit terrorized Andy, I'd go down and slap her up. You know what I mean? Go down and take Andy out and hopefully get that GG gear, that godly gear. JS says, yeah, the one with all the rune words is better, but the Mavina's one is fun to mess around with too. Yeah, it's definitely way cheaper too, right? It's way less expensive to trade for the Mavina's stuff than it is for multiple jaw runes and probably burr runes and stuff. I don't even know what all you'd put on that. See Travis up here a minute ago said he's got the full set and it is kind of fun. I believe talking about Mavina's. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. Yeah, I had a good time rocking it for a little bit. Multi-strafe, strongest boa says Lando. Gotcha. Yeah, like I said, I'm not too well versed. I'll take your word on it, but strafe. I've never really even barely used strafe at all, to be perfectly honest. Maybe that's something I'll have to get into a little bit more here in the future, huh? Stone skin, but he's kind of a weak monster, so we'll just take him out. Hit my puppers. Crash, yo, what's going on? Yeah, definitely a good stream so far. Got something incredibly sick like 20 minutes ago, probably. Don't know if I should spoil it for you though. I don't want to be the spoiler. Let me know, Trash. You want to be spoiled, or you want to scroll back and see if you can find the drop? and get hype with it. Or you can check out the drop alley video in the future, which will be coming out a few days probably. Oh, Max City's probably gonna be drinking with his boss. Needs to find someone to drink with tonight. There you go. Drinking with the boss. Just another. There we go. Another stone skin, I thought. Strafe's about as good as Zeal. Okay, well, so it's not super great then. Kinda good is what I would take that as, but you'll back it up, thanks. Yeah, you don't want to miss that hype. Ooh. Good old Immortal Kings piece over here. Chain boots, legendary. No good. Time we got. Oh, it's only 1:40. Let's go. I got tons of time. Been on 2 hours, man. We're gonna find so much good stuff today, fellas. It's gonna be bananas. Where's my boy at? Let's see. Chris C says fun to play, but when you start firing 1 to 2 arrows per minion at those bigger mobs, it gets a little tedious, you say, huh? Gotcha, yeah. If you're not like one-shotting everything. Yeah, strafe and multi-shot, the only, and like I said, very limited testing and playing around with. Just seemed a little bit like even slower than like this. And really like for what I like to play, this is about as slow as I like to really go. Any slower than this, it feels like I'm wasting my time, maybe a bit of an exaggeration, but I feel like I would want to more optimally, yeah, use my time for finding more gear, right? So, can a magic item have double durability as normal when identified? If it's not a failed unique, no. Nope. If it's got double durability, well, if it has double durability, HS, that means it's a failed set item. If it's a blue magic item that has double durability. Such as if you find a spiderweb sash that has double durability, that means it tried to roll as a set spiderweb sash, but there isn't one that exists, right? So then it changes it to magic and gives it double durability. How's the Drew? Yeah, Bemby, it's pretty cool. Doing all right, doing good. So I'm enjoying it. Frazier, yo, yeah, I had a Halloween costume, but it's just so hot, I had to take it off. Had a wig on. Hair is so hot. Couldn't stand it. Couldn't stand it. So Neil, you must not have watched my video today, man. But yeah, no, I'm skipping Diablo. Skipping Big D. He can't drop a ton of like great items that I want to find. So I just decide we'll just skip them. For more that way I can get more kills of monsters that can actually drop the things I want. That is pretty crazy though, that like Diablo cannot drop griffins, but like this monster right here, this random white normal Doom Knight could drop Griffin's Eye. That's crazy. Big D, says Saffron. Yeah, usually people go for the Big D, but I steer clear. So that's just, I just steer clear to Big D. Ah, it's funny. It's funny. Don't forget, fellows, over on YouTube, make sure you smack that like button. And thank you all for joining me over on Twitch as well. On this fine Halloween afternoon. Getting Jiggy said he found a godly giant conch. Conch? Is that how you pronounce that? I think that's one of those ones I never really paid attention to. Nice. Calling it now. I'm gonna find a Nagel and a Manald at some point, huh? Pretty safe bet out. Pretty safe bets there. And a Cyverb. Yeah, I'll say I probably found. Actually, I haven't found any unique rings yet today, but that amulet I probably found already. Ethereal Demon Limb, good for a Zealer. I mean, wouldn't that break? Can't be indestructible, right? It's got auto repair. Gotcha. So I guess you'd have to. I've never heard of anyone using that, but so it's got auto repair on it. Usually I only ever hear people using it for the enchant charges. So yeah, you must upgrade it, huh? I don't know how much damage it's got on it and stuff, because I never really looked into it. Man, tonight, taking the kid out for trick-or-treating, definitely gonna be one of those nights. I'm probably not gonna dress up, probably gonna bundle up in some gloves and stuff. So cold today in Michigan, it's crazy. Like, I think it's supposed to be darn near freezing. Like, it's supposed to be like 32 degrees or something tonight. I can remember a couple Halloweens ago, I was wearing a t-shirt. One of those much warmer ones. What's a kiddo dressing up as? She's a fairy princess. So she got the wings, she's got a magic wand, a dress and all that good stuff. So Neil says 5 degrees where you're at. Wowsies. Wowsies. Gonna be super cold. Yeah, let me double check this real quick, huh? What do we got? What do we got tonight for temp? Ooh, it's 39 right now. Okay. Loading and yeah, it's supposed to be high of 34 tonight. High of 34. Oof. Celsius. What's that even mean? Mr. T, we measure things in Freedom units around here. We don't want none of that tell me Celsius stuff around here. Not in these parts. Yeah, 5 Celsius. That's close to freezing, right? We'll see in the United States. So for Fahrenheit, I said it was 38 degrees. 32 is the equivalent of 0 degrees in Celsius. So it's a little bit colder here than it is there. Let's see. Mustang says she has a Griffin's. Talking about my daughter? Wearing a Griffin's tiara? That'd be pretty sick. Pretty sick. Yeah, said he's enjoying the high 60s, low 70s here in Florida. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of nice, right? Saber. Dude, I remember when we went down, not this last time, but we had went to Disney, like the grandparents took the granddaughter and pulled us along too for Disney, like 5 or 6 years ago. And it was like it was like freezing. They literally closed the restaurant, and it was like a restaurant slash bar. They closed it because they were like, sorry, it's too cold. We got to close the restaurant. We're like, what? Okay, I guess. Crazy. 5 Fahrenheit would be real big boy temperatures. Yeah, it gets down that cold here sometimes, but yeah. No, it's supposed 32 degree Fahrenheit. If I said 32 degrees Celsius, I meant 32 degree Fahrenheit is the equivalent of 0 Celsius. So I'm not sure if maybe I said that wrong. Some confusion in the chat, but yeah, it's supposed to be a high of 34 tonight, which is essentially 0 degrees Celsius. Not literally, but essentially. It's like 0.8 degrees or something. JS says, yeah, down in Florida, if it gets below 60, everyone's in thick winter jackets. Yeah. This is true. The other day, it was like 4 days ago. Like 4 days ago, it was like 75 degrees in Michigan. Not even, maybe 3 days ago. My daughter's like, can we go to the beach? I'm like, no, you cannot go to the beach right now. It's October 29th. You can't go to the beach in Michigan. Almighty said it was snowing this morning in Chicago. Snowing this morning in Chicago. Maybe that's what they were talking about, because some people were saying they thought it was going to snow tonight here. So maybe that's part of the front that was coming through, that people thought it might snow here today. Get any snow yet? Seen a couple of flakes yesterday, but just barely, just a couple here, literally a couple here and there for like 5 minutes when I was waiting to pick my daughter up from school. Down H just got, oh, Dow HH just got a jaw in a tear zone. Oh, a low rune, I mean. Low rune, nice. Congrats on that one. And Almighty says it's gonna stink trick-or-treating with his daughter tonight. Yeah, it'll be cold, you know. I'll bundle up, get used to it, you know. I guess no big deal. I'll really bundle up. I'll put my tall socks on instead of my low socks, my ankle socks. Put the crew cut socks or whatever they're called. Getting serious. Low of 20 here in western Iowa. Fahrenheit, says Robert. Yeah, it's getting cold out, huh? Winter's coming. Winter is coming, right, fellas? Brandon Romo said people abandoned their cars when it snowed in Cali last year. Yeah, that is pretty wild. It really can be quite devastating though when it snows and when it gets super cold. Really, in those places, like when it got super crazy cold in Texas, and like I don't remember the number, but didn't like 1,200 people die or something? They froze to death, or they suffocated themselves on accident from bringing heaters, like kerosene heaters, in their houses and stuff. Like it can get crazy when people aren't used to it. There's no snow plows anywhere because they don't get snow, right? So it's like none of them have ever driven in snow before. There's crashes everywhere. Woolly socks. Yeah, actually, I don't have any woolly socks, actually. I just usually wear normal socks, and maybe I'll pull out the snow boots, huh? Keep my feet warm. I need to get some woolly socks, though. I used to have some. I don't know where they went. Maybe I'll ask Santa for Christmas to get me some woolly socks. That sounds like a good, dad Christmas present, right? Can I get some woolly socks? Just one pair. Not a lot, just one. For this, when I want to wear them sometimes. Travis said it was 80. Yeah, 80 last week in Texas. Now it's 40. Yeah. It was, that's what I was saying, like 3 days ago. It was 75 degrees in Michigan, and now it's 38 right now, and tonight it'll be a high of 34 for trick-or-treating. Boy. Cold, cold, cold. When you hit your grail, you should throw a party. Just throw a stream party. Everyone has to get a party hat, and I'll just be like raging, ripping shots and stuff. Let's go! Totally. When it snows freeze real bad in places that aren't prepared for it, used to it literally cripples the area. Yeah, it cripples the area. The what is it, all the power plants, especially in Texas, the way it's privatized, and they have like that, there's a lot, I'm not going to get into it, but yeah, Texas's electric grid can never handle it too and stuff, and yeah, ends up real rough. Come on, you can do it. 220s. No, one time I'm gonna get it. Can't believe the 220s have been eluding me so much. Travis said Texas, they current admin shut the natural gas off. Huh. Yeah, I don't know all the full details, I guess, but I know there's been struggles with anytime it gets super cold, they can't keep up. The electricity and the gas and stuff can never keep up, so don't know the full details, I suppose. Trash says Northern Ontario, he had some snow up there. Yeah, that sounds like the place I would suspect there would be snow this early, right? I suspect. Atlas said wind turbines. Yeah, that's part of the problem with it being wind turbines that didn't have de-icers on them. But that's just part of the, you know, you don't plan in Texas for it to be 15 degrees, right? So they didn't have the wind turbines with the de-icers on them. You know, when they have them in Seattle and stuff, they do, but... Or Washington, I should say, not Seattle, but... Or Sweden, where they have any wind turbines, or Norway. But yeah, in Texas, they didn't put de-icers on them because they weren't expecting to need them, right? Which is kind of understandable. I mean, it's such a freak thing. But such a freak thing, yeah, that when it gets super cold in Texas like that, yeah. Yeah, no, Travis said the same thing too. Yeah, you guys are just wrong about that. Wind turbines work perfectly fine where it's cold. It's just they didn't prepare for them to be cold, which is understandable, right? Because it's Texas. It's not supposed to be 20 degrees there, right? Just not. I think it should just be warmer in Texas and not get super cold is the thing. We need to make sure we keep the temperature higher. All right, fellas? Next run, let's go. Heating up wind turbines, counterproductive. Yeah, I don't know if it's a net gain or a net negative for the amount of energy it takes to use it. I honestly don't know. Never studied wind turbine engineering, so not lately anyways. It's been a while. I need to brush up on it. Chris says in Georgia, as everybody knows, we don't handle extreme cold here very well, you say, huh? Yeah, that's another place where any of those southern places, right? It's in a way it kind of makes sense, you know. It's hard to prepare for something that's going to happen once every 30 years, right? But boy, the driving around those areas, am I right, fellas? When it snows, the driving. I mean, I guess so many people have never driven in the ice and snow. I guess I could, you know, it makes sense. It's not, it's funny to kind of roast them, I guess, and I kind of want to, but everyone drives like a 16-year-old the first time they see snow, you know, because obviously they haven't seen snow, right? So makes sense. Jordan says the driving in Florida anyways, regardless of snow. There you go. Yeah, good point. Good point. JS says, yeah, no one knows how to drive in snow. Yeah. Yeah, if you're born there, you never lived in the northern states or anything. Yeah. Nice to see you on D2R again. Peter Z, welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you. Don't see any Garth action. Very disappointed. Yeah, I did have my newer costume on here. I was the Witcher, you know. I was Geralt, but just too hot. It was too hot. Couldn't handle it anymore. Was not worth it. Snot Eater. Great name. Snot Eater the Mauler. Two Snot Eaters right next to each other. Buddha Necro. Can't check them both yet. 4 sockets, 100 life. Yeah, one day. One day I'll never find one of those. Rhino D2 bad. This guy. Peter says insta like because I'm playing D2. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. My man. Chris says then they whip their steering wheels to the opposite direction the moment they hit an ice patch. Yeah, if you, I mean, yeah. You know, it's one of those things you just got to get used to, right? Driving in snow, that's for sure. Oh, Rhino, you legend, coming and gifting 5 layer ships. Ooh. 5 YouTube memberships. Thank you so much, Rhino. You the man. You the man. Grindy's in upstate New York, so he's used to driving the lake effect. Yeah, New York gets way more lake effect. Just the way, or the western side of Michigan gets a bunch of lake effect, and sometimes it hits us, but because I live on the eastern side more, then yeah, like New York gets crushed, dude. They get so much lake effect. I feel like I hear like they're getting 4 feet of snow this weekend. You're like, what? Holy smokes! That's too much. That is too much. You got 2 sockets on a rare. That's kind of uncommon, really. Didn't I just battle her up? Feels too hot and it's 34 degrees outside. Well, I'm kind of cold now, to be honest, since I took the Halloween costume off. And I mean, it was just like a shirt and a wig, and I was like so hot. And my heat, I mean, the heat's set to 68 in my house, so it's not like it's super hot here. Like the heat's just blasting. The heat's set to 68. I'm in my basement where it's even colder usually. So, yeah. What? This guy's always stone skinned. 100% of the time. We'll take out all his minions and call it a day. Oh, Grindy hammering the Rhino emotes. Love to see it, fellas. Love to see it. Yeah, Grindy says not used to the hair makes a big difference. Apparently, yeah, just holding all this heat in up here. holding all the heat in. Struggle's real, fellas. The struggle is real. Brandon says, average Michigan man. I mean, I suppose. Kind of probably part of it. Just kind of, not that it's been cold for a long time, but it's not anything out of the ordinary for me, I guess. Yeah, forget those guys. Forget about them. Probably should turn on my hurricane, huh? Still can't believe I found that Griffins a minute ago. Spoiler alert. Still can't believe I found that. I mean, he's 2/3 the way dead. We'll just take him out. Usually I would skip the stone skin guy, I guess, but he's almost dead already. Buffalo got all the snow like a year ago, and they moved the Bills game to Detroit. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, I went to that. They're like, or wait, did I go to that one? Or can't remember. I went to one of them that they moved. Maybe this was, no, I'm thinking of a game like 7 years ago that they moved to Detroit. It was another Buffalo game, and the tickets were free. It's pretty wild. The place was packed, obviously, but yeah. As a German, I can say one thing: in winter, we want the summer back, in the summer we want the other way around. Well, isn't it, I don't remember which countries or whatever, isn't it a lot of places in Europe, like, especially in the summer, don't you guys not have air conditioning in a lot of houses? Like in the United States, and yeah, I'm like honestly asking, I thought I had heard this, because they're just like, culturally, in like older houses, they don't have air conditioning, like in most places. But yeah, in the United States, like, I mean, everybody has air conditioning. I don't remember for sure if it was one country, like France or something, was just super normal for them to not have air conditioning, or if it was everywhere over there. Peter says we don't need them. Well, if it's hot, you do. Yeah, I mean, even in Michigan here, it can get really hot sometimes, but to be honest, I bet you this year, like, I have air conditioning. I bet you I used it maybe 10 days this year, straight up. Like, I probably used it like 10 days total, like all summer. You know, the days when it was like 95 and stuff. But if it's like 86, I don't turn the air conditioning on. I just keep the house closed all day, and then, because that'll keep the hot air out during the day. So it'll stay, like, it might get up to like 78 in the house or something, but, and then at night when it's, you know, gets dark out, you open the windows, right? Tomali over on Twitch says, don't need them in Germany. Don't need them. Yeah, someone was saying it's, it gets kind of hot in the summer, so that's why I was kind of mentioning that there, but Southern Europe, most houses have air conditioning, but in the middle and north of Europe, they don't. Gotcha. Yeah, because Europe, I mean, Europe's about on the same latitude, essentially. Most of it is like Michigan, right? I mean, I guess the northern parts. We're right around like the latitude of like Germany, right? I think. 2 o'clock. Has there been has there been any crazy trades yet today? I haven't had a chance to look lately. Any crazy NFL trades that I'm missing out on? HCM's the same in Australia. Isn't Australia like super hot? Don't they have air conditioning? Oh, you mean everyone has air conditioning is what you... HCM, gotcha. Willow said he's got his temp set at 69 degrees in his house during winter. Rhino sets his 68 year round. Yeah, if I have the AC on, I set the AC for 74, and I set in the winter I set the heat for 68. So, oh, Austria. My apologies, HCM. I added a letter there on accident. He meant in Austria, it's the same way, that they don't need air conditioning. Gotcha. Oopsie. Well, I'm embarrassed. Tax cut says Paris and Detroit have like the same weather, so Finland's like Canada. Gotcha. Sure. He's kind of quick, but these guys out here, anyone who didn't know, probably should have mentioned this in the video, but these are all 85 areas. Actually, the whole, like the entire, all up over here, the whole way is all 85, so you could just farm the whole area. Sometimes people do. What? He's dipped out on me? There we go. Oh, dropped a blue ogre axe too. Let's just one of these days. Cruel ogre axe of quickness is coming. Corby said he didn't see any. Didn't see any NFL trades. Hopefully, I'm hoping. I mean, I don't think it's going to happen. It didn't sound like it was going to happen, but I'm hoping they were lying and actually Derrick Henry's going to get traded. Hoping Hopkins gets traded. I'm hoping Devontae Adams gets traded, but I don't think any of it's going to happen. So, looks like I'm getting no help this year from any trades or nothing, fortunately. When did River Flames become 85? I think it's always been. Pretty sure it always has been. All the way from when you walk down the stairs from the, you know, there's that waypoint, you come down the stairs to the River Flames. The entire area is all 85 area. Nuck says Dobbs to the Vikings. Is that a true story? Oh, Lee up here a minute ago said Dobbs to the Vikings. Did that really happen? Because that would help me out at least a slightly. Why would they trade Romeo Dobbs to the Vikings, though? That doesn't make any sense. Unless Jefferson's going to be out the whole year and they're just like, we need another receiver of some kind. Sweat to the Bears. That's a pass rusher, right? Okay. Well, their defense is bad. I think... Oh, that was a guy they were hoping the Lions would get, I think, so... So that's kind of... I don't know about that bad, but let me pull up my app real quickly, but... Almighty said might have been updated since season 1 of Resurrected. I don't think so. I think it's been an 85 area the whole time. Oh, Josh Dobbs. That makes more sense. Idiot. I'm so stupid. Josh Dobbs. That makes way more sense. Like, so much more sense. It's insane. Yeah, because he's been killing it this year too, right? Kyler Murray's coming back. Yeah, Montez Sweat, you said. Yeah, Stenson Bennett, no, unlikely to return. So yeah, not a whole lot. I need to get... That app's not that great, though. It doesn't even have the Dobbs trade on there. That pretty much means that Kyler Murray should be back this week, huh? Officially. Grand Charm, snag that. Rabble. Congrats on the Griffins, and I saw the Storm Shield. Remember pre-LOD? I was sick. Now, back in the day, I was crazy. I never played pre-LOD, but even after LOD, it was still kind of like sought after. Like during LOD, but the Storm Shield during LOD, but like before they added in the 08 rune words and stuff, or they added Spirit, essentially. But yeah. Why did we always skip River of Flames then? There's some annoying things about River of Flames. So, you know those bugs that will lay the eggs and they'll spawn all those little tiny bugs? Those little bugs don't drop anything, and I think they don't give you any experience either. I could be wrong about that, but I know they don't drop any items. So it's kind of annoying. Not to mention there's that other grotesque thing that spits up all those little baby grotesque things. And those don't drop any items, so they're super annoying. There's those Udors, or I forget what they're called out here. Udors or something. I forget what they're called, but they have crushing blow, so they kind of like chop your health down if you get blasted by them. So there's a lot of stuff like that, right? A lot of little reasons why people tend to skip it. Umbrel said he believed it was 85, the whole River of Flames, since original game, because in the original Diablo was the only way to get to the 99 before Lord of Destruction. So there you go. Yeah, I was pretty sure it was, but yeah. And then Saffron agreeing down here saying, pre-LOD, pre-Spirit, Storm Shield was the best, actually. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, that's the way I kind of remembered it. It was a while ago, and yeah, I wasn't super knowledgeable on the game back then, but it's definitely the same way I remember it too, right? Lion Super Bowl this year. Better believe it. No, I mean, obviously I want to, and it's possible. I would say it's more possible than any time before. Likely that the Lions win the Super Bowl? I don't believe so. They'd have to get hot and maybe have some things go their way. Maybe have a trade come here or something. I'm not sure what would have to happen, but yeah. Tax Cut saying they put you in hit recovery. Those big Udor guys. Yeah, that makes sense. Good call on that. Travis says fall rune from chaos. Whoop whoop. Good old fall runes. 2:20 o'clock. Yeah, like see, even these ones right here, you can definitely farm it up. I've seen people farm it, pull high runes and stuff, but see these little guys right here, grotesque worms. They'll start spitting those out, and yeah. Immune to fire. These guys are immune to cold. And that's one thing too. Let's say you're rocking Blizzard Sorceress. These guys are immune to lightning out here. These are immune to cold. Yeah, so like these guys are immune to lightning, but they have incredibly low health. So if you used to break them with Infinity, the Stormcasters in the Chaos Sanctuary, you break them with Infinity, you could kill them even though they still had 95 res or whatever it ended up being. I forget now, because their life pool is so low. And on top of that, for cold, there's only these casters. Where are they at? They're 2 champion casters, but these are all immune to fire, immune to fire, immune to fire. Only the caster Doom Knights, they're probably, I think they have a different name. Venom Lords. They're the only ones immune to cold in the Chaos Sanctuary, so, and there's not that many of them really, right? Yeah, there's a couple in this group. Oblivion Knights, there you go. Oblivion Knights. Saffron saying the lidless wall, of course. Yeah, I feel like that was more the budget version. But also, yeah, if you didn't need more survivability, which I don't care about surviving, right? I always rock the lidless. That, you get FCR, obviously. It was one of the ways to get it back then. But also, that mana after kill on my Javazon was where it was at. You needed that for the cows, for sure. Why don't I kill Diablo? He can't drop like the rarest items in the game, so I just made a video about it actually. Tukes, you can check her out. Just put it out earlier today. But yeah, Diablo, like, he can't drop Tyraels, he can't drop Mangsongs, he can't drop Griffins, he can't drop D-Web. So all kinds of stuff he can't drop. I missed a Thresher, huh? I guess I should go check it. I mean, I have like like online you could obviously trade it, but after you make Infinity and Insight and this and that, and you have superior ethereal 5-socket bases for stuff, it's kind of, you know, eh. But we'll go see. Where was it at? Yeah, I did kind of look right at it. It's non-ethereal. Look what you made me come back for. No, I'm just joking. Just joking around. But yeah. Man, I hope so much that something crazy happens at the trade deadline. I've been like screwed over by injuries so bad this year. I need something to go my way. In my big money league anyways, I'm talking about. Stop knocking him back. Saffron says Lidless Wall was great for casters, but there were no one-handed weapons. There was no one-handed weapons, huh? There wasn't Oculus or anything back then? I feel like there was, unless I'm forget. Like, maybe you're talking like maybe pre-LOD. I never had it. I bought the game right after kind of LOD came out, so that's probably what you're talking about, right? Maybe. Lament. Back in the day for the cast rate. Yeah, I thought Oculus was around forever, but I guess I could be wrong. Ooh, gotta get chopped down instantly. With Spike and Lidless as Electro. That sounds familiar. Smoking Franklin, what's going on? Yo. Tank, yo, what's up? Drinking coffee and enjoying the stream. Ooh. Love to hear it. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Good old coffee, too. I've had my share of coffee this morning. Today, I guess I should say. Willow, so there's an update for D4 this morning. Just turn it on the Xbox now, you say, huh? All right, hopefully it's something good. I've not looked into it literally at all. So yeah. Saffron said he thinks class-specific items came out later. Okay, all right. Came out in the LOD, you say, huh? All right. Jacob Hall says Oxy was an LOD item. Gotcha. Lions Charger game this week looks like a good one, says Trash. Yeah, probably, huh? Hopefully it better be. I mean, if we get destroyed in that game, I mean, I think we're gonna have to start talking about the fraud discussion here. Like, do we just only beat bad teams or something? I mean, I know we beat KC, but they've been struggling like all year, huh? Like, they lost to Denver, so they obviously are struggling. But hopefully it's a good game, and hopefully we come out with that victory, huh? The Lions, ooh. Almighty said, watched your D4 video yesterday and you eviscerated it. What I don't know the context on that, Almighty, but yeah, thanks for watching the D4 videos over on my Diablo 4 channel. What a legend. I think that's got to be the one you're talking about, right? Or are you talking about my final verdict video here on my main channel? But yeah, if anyone is interested in any of all my future Diablo 4 stuff's going to be over on my other channel, just FYI. Link in the description to that. By the way, lit it up for not being able to play when you want to. Yeah, that's the one thing that bugs me the most about it, to be perfectly honest. I mean, it's one of the reasons why I was planning on like playing off stream once in a while, doing this and that, but I like don't even want to, because anytime I log on, there's like 11 seconds left to Hell Tide or something, and that's all I need to be able to farm Duriel. To do the only thing I want to do is to find rare items, and you're never going to find a Shaco and stuff unless you get it from like Duriel and stuff like that. So it's like, I guess I just won't play. Yeah, just my honest opinion on that kind of thing, right? So oop. Boy, everyone's stone skin around here, huh? And he's extra, yeah, forget that. He's extra fast stone skin, so he's like running away all quick. Real annoying. We'll get the slow one and call it a wrap. Denver has a football team? Yep, they're actually doing good now, aren't they? Didn't they beat KC? I feel like they beat somebody else. Can't remember for sure, but I thought Denver was like, aren't they 4-4 or something? Like, they're not even doing that bad. They just got destroyed so badly by Miami that everyone still has in their head, I guess, that they're terrible. And I mean, Russ looked real bad the first few games, but they've been doing a lot better recently, I guess. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been following them super close, but oh, I guess I did hear that Cody B about the refund all button on the Paragon board. Like, yeah, wasn't that a minor oversight for the game, huh? Like, oh, you have 400 Paragon points, you have to take them all out one by one. Minor oversight. Let's see. Taylor Swift wearing Kelsey out. So it's just, gosh, that's what a way to be worn out. I mean, right? Think of worse ways, I guess. For sure. I've seen a stat. I was mentioning the other day on stream, but there's probably some newer people in here. ESPN, you know, they're notorious for pulling up weird stats, right? The stats comparing Travis Kelce's stats to games when Taylor Swift attends and games when Taylor Swift doesn't attend. They're like astronomically different. Astronomically different. It's pretty funny. I wish I should... Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. It's hysterical. Hysterical. Travis Kelce stats when Taylor Swift in attendance. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, look at this. Let's go. Boop. So Kelsey's averaging 108 yards per game when Swift is in attendance, but only 46 when she's not there. Oh, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. He does more than double when she's there than when she's not. So funny. I think he has a little extra motivation, probably, huh? When she's there. Got to show off for the new girlfriend. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Raging Fishaholic said he's tempted to start single player. I mean, if you're tempted, you might as well, right? Best way to play, in my opinion. My opinion. Demon minions, let's go. Scud says that's a real stat. Yeah. Yep, that's a real true thing. When Taylor Swift is there and not. Kelsey plays way harder, apparently. I mean, the thing, too, is, I mean, let's be real. She probably comes to the home games and then doesn't come to the away games, too, right? Like, there's probably more to it than that. You know what I mean? But they don't talk about that. I'm sure she comes to some more to the home games. They get a suite and everything, and then never comes to the... I think maybe she came to, like, a New York game or something the one time, but... You know, I don't remember. I don't really track the thing, right? But trying to lock her down. She's a billionaire now. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Pretty wild. She's killing it. She's killing it. Twisted Karma thanking Rhino up here for the gifted membership earlier. Shout out Rhino. Enough money to take a private jet? Yeah, I mean, it's not that she couldn't. Like, obviously, it's just easier to, like... I'm assuming he probably lives somewhere near the home stadium, so they can just like go from there. And I mean, the you know, she's always in the suite with you know, with the families and stuff, you know, so it's just easier than having to get your own suite and do all that stuff. You don't have to book anything, you just show up and it's fine because you're Taylor Swift and you can do whatever you want, you know, like that. So good old G face. Kind of find quite a few of these, but they're useful though. They're useful though, right? All that crush and blow and stuff. You get what I am saying. Farming question? Oh, yeah, farming question. 2 skills or 65 magic find? Probably the skills, but it depends how much magic find you got. If you have no magic find, I would take the 65 magic find. If you have like 250 magic find already on your character and you're saying, would you rather have 65 more magic find on top of 250 or 2+ skills? I'd rather have the 2 to skills for sure. But maybe if you are just starting out farming and you only have no magic find, literally, I would rather get the magic find, only pretty much in that circumstance. Even if you had like 100 magic find, I'd probably take 2 to skills instead of the magic find. Brad Thorpe says happy Halloween. Appreciate it. Very kind of you. Happy Halloween to you and everyone else in chat as well. All you slayers that slapped the like button for me already. Happy Halloween, fellas. Don't forget, if you haven't done so already, it's never too late. Make sure you hit that like button for me over on YouTube, my mens. Getting jiggy says speed over magic find. Generally, yeah. Generally, yeah. I could see early on, like your first 100 or something, pull off a skill or 2. Like, that's what I generally do a lot. I'll take off, instead of wearing lore, I'll wear a 3 topaz helm just to get your first bit of magic find. Because one skill at lower levels isn't really that crazy. You know, you're only sacrificing like 50 damage. But when you're going from like level 45 tornado up to level 46 tornado, that's a lot of damage. So, but when you're going from like a level, let's say this is super low level, going from level 20 to level 21 tornado, not that much damage, right? So. After 65, you'd have 362. Oh yeah, no. I would go with the skills. Zorkon, I would go with the skills every single day with that much magic find on your character already. So. Yeah, tax guy. Yeah, first 100 magic find, the most important. Yeah, Saffron says luck is greater than magic find. True story. Very true story. Luck conquers all. Cheat show. Weed over magic find. Nice. Fishaholics says he woke up in his costume already. Woke up this morning in his costume. He's going as an ugly ginger. That's, yeah, you gotta be nicer there. Come on, man. Nicer to yourself. Kind of funny, though. Kind of funny. Have +5 to all skills, so would be going to 7. Yeah, definitely put the all skills on there. If when you said you had 300 magic find already, it was pretty much essentially 300 without the extra magic find you're referring to. Definitely go with the skills there. Anything over 300 is essentially like worthless magic find anyways, with the diminishing return for uniques anyways, so I wouldn't even worry about it. That's like a 100 out of 100 times I would put the skills on there. It would drop you below your 125 breakpoint too. Well, I mean, that's a little different discussion there. So if you're losing, you'd lose magic find and FCR, huh? What item are you taking off that would lose FCR and magic find? Another IO, man. Those things have been popping off here lately. Well, you said cast rate breakpoint. Dorcon. Yeah, you said the cast rate breakpoint, and then you said the helm had IAS. But maybe you're misspeak or something. But yeah, increased attack speed and faster cast rate aren't different things, so a little confused on that. Your helmet has 10 faster cast rate on it? So it must be some... I don't know what item that could be. What's the name of the item? I've never heard of an item that has 65 magic find with 10 FCR. A helmet of any kind. And like a rare item couldn't have that much. 65 magic find on a circlet? That'd be bananas. Oh yeah, okay, there's the one I'm forgetting about. There you go. Okay. All right. I see what's up there. Yeah, if you okay, I got you. That is one I definitely forgot about. Yeah, the towels. Good call on that one. Good point. If you're talking losing a breakpoint and getting plus skills, that's a different story. That's a harder question, I guess. So. Harder question. 125 though, there is no 125 breakpoint on a sorceress, so the sorceress breakpoint is 105. Maybe you mistyped. Let me read back up here again. Where was that at? Yeah, 125 cast breakpoint. If you're using 3-piece towels on a sorc, then, or are you using 3-piece towels on a paladin? Lightning is 117, so lightning and chain lightning specifically, only those two skills. Everything else is 105, and then 200. So Case Young to the Niners. What? Oh boy. There, well, both. Whoa, there's a nice small charm, fellas. max fire res with max gold find. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Zorkon says use what you got. So yeah, you are rocking 3-piece towels on your paladin, huh? Yeah, I don't know, it's a tough call. That's a tough one. Yeah, sick trav charm, yeah. Bosa and Young are going to be an absolute nightmare. Yeah, you'd think. Well, that's crazy, huh? A pretty huge one. That doesn't do much for the fantasy world, really, but Young for a 3rd round pick. I wonder what he's got left on his contract and stuff, because that's usually, yeah, trades, you never get anything in trades, it seems like. I don't know. People, it's like teams either give away like 7 first round picks for some guy, or the people can't get anything and they get like, oh, we swapped 7th and 6th round picks in 2027 for somebody. Like there's like, oh, it seems like it's either like a ripoff or, you know, whatever. So let me check. Yeah, Chase Young to the Niners. Kenyon Drake signs with the Browns. There's a huge one. Where's my other app for that? Snow Pro, what's going on? I'm not wearing a mask, Snow Pro. That's not nice. Well, Will Levis starting. Anything else going on in here? Nope, nothing new over here either, huh? What's going on? Nope, doesn't look like a lot of new news to me, huh? Oh. Chris says people value draft picks way too much. Well, I mean, sometimes, like, what did Cleveland give up to get Deshaun Watson, right? Like something, like they gave like 3 first-round picks or something stupid, like, you know? That's kind of what the one that was in my head when I was thinking, you know, when I was pretty much referring to, essentially. Like, there was obviously other ones, like, well, I guess I can't think of them offhand, but you know they're there. You know they're there. Snow Pro Lions minus 12.5. You lost last night. Would they win by 12 or? Probably. Goal rune. Oh. Easy PK said, finally made a Trav barb on run 38. How many until high runes? Well, a couple more. Couple more. What was mine? I got a Vex rune at like 400 or something. and then it was like 680, and I got that burr rune, so. Gonna be a minute for you there, easy PK. Maybe. Or you can get lucky and find one right away, right? You never know what could happen. Hate these extra fast guys. They're like, you know, extra fast. So you're saying there's a chance? Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. 3 hours, 17 minutes in today. Thank you all for joining me here on this fine holiday. Halloween. Don't forget to slap the like button, YouTubers over there for me, and welcome in, and thank you for joining me all over on Twitch as well. Zorkon says had fun for a while with the fork barb as a second account, forking everything in the chaos after the pally killed everything. Oh, nice. Rocking two characters on one PC like that. I gotcha. Technically, I think that's against terms of service, right? Unbelievable. You people should be turning you in right now. Calling the caps. Hey Phil, you and Llama are my go-tos for D2 tips. Appreciate it, David. Appreciate you. Keep up the good work. Very kind to you. Glad you like the vids and stuff, my dude. Oh, you're not running them at the same time? Gotcha. So you like run the... Oh, okay, well, never mind. I gotcha. Whoops. That's not nice, Snow Pro. That's not nice. I am a Chad, though. You're right. Super duper uber Chad. Well, Llama's cool. I disagree with that, with your statement there, but. All right, here we go. Maybe we can get another god tier drop here from this run, huh? This is the run, I think. Got a feeling. Got a feeling. This is the run for the Manald and the Nagel. Let's go. It's going to be like a 4% Nagel too. An impossibly low amount. Like, wait a second, it can't roll that. Well, it did. I mean, actually, that'd be kind of sick, to be honest. Like, I was joking like it'd be so bad, but really, if I found something that was like glitch rolled, like some super low number, it'd be crazy. Literally worse than anti-perfect. Exactly. It'd be sick. Bad BU, what's going on? Yo, yo, yo. Welcome in over on Twitch, my dude. What's going on? Hope you're having a great day. Oh, comes in with a tier 1 sub too. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Sad BU, you Slayer. Thank you for the tier 1 sub over on Twitch. Absolute legend. Travis says, found a 3/3 poison facet. As rare as they are, it's annoying that they roll bad every time, yeah. Yeah, all of mine always roll bad too, so kind of wild how that happens, huh? There's like a 90% chance that they are gonna roll bad for you somehow, so somehow. Not sure how that happens. I mean, not that I must have killed him an accident there. I missed it. Never mind. Hours do you have of Diablo 2? Like, how many hours have I played Diablo 2 for? Is that the question you're asking there, Sad BU? I mean, I could not possibly answer that question. 70 trillion? I don't know. A bazillion gagillion? We'll just say a lot. There's like literally no way I could answer that. I would have no idea, even know what to say. Because I mean, like, how would I know how much I played when I was like 14 and stuff, you know? I've been full time for like I don't know, what has it been, about 2 years now? So I've been full time doing D2, so let's see. JS's Raiders need to just trade Adams in the next hour or so. Unfair for players of that caliber to be on such a bad team. Boy, that would make my day if they traded Devontae Adams to, like, I don't even know, who would they trade him to. What would be a good spot? Because there's no way he would go to KC, right? Like, I feel like I heard him talking about on the radio, and it just like wouldn't work out cap space wise. What's a team that's like kind of good? It's got to be a contender that would want to trade for him, because I think he's got a hefty contract. It'd have to be like maybe Denver's crazy enough to go for him, huh? Maybe Denver. Stick him with Russ. Have him on one side, Judy on the other side, Sutton in the slot, with Russ throwing in the ball. Let's go, huh? Mac. Yeah, I found several good things today's stream, actually, shockingly enough. Snowpro says we'll give up a first. The Lions give up a first and a second for Devontae. I mean, yeah, if we had Devontae going deep, he could take Josh Reynolds' spot instead of having Josh Reynolds and Khalif Raymond out there. You got Devontae Adams. I don't know. For a first and a second, though, huh? I bet you we could get him for cheaper than that. Looking at what other people go for. Considering he's probably, I don't know his contract really, but I bet you he's got to be making 25 mil a year or something stupid, like 18 mil or something, 20 mil probably. I feel like he's got to be. I think we are something like 20 mil under the cap space too this year. Saints should sign him, reunite him with Carr. Boy, yeah. I mean, I don't know if they got. I mean, they got Michael Thomas and they got Olave already. Yeah, who knows, huh? What? Sad be you hopping over and coming a Slayer on YouTube as well. Appreciate it. Legend. You got the green one, so that means it's been a few. You've had it before. So thank you for the Slayer ship. Sad be you. Ooh. Lando got an Arax. Nice. Congrats. That first Arax is a huge one too, right? First Arachnid's mesh you find on single player or ladder or something. Huge. Snowpro says 18 or 20 mil, barely a living wage, right? Darn inflation. Yeah, I was gonna make an inflation joke, but what's the max base salary? I don't think there is a max for veterans. Let's go. Oh, what? And then you gift 5 Slayer ships. Ugh. Sad be you. Thank you so much. You absolute legend gifting some Slayer ships. And then Snow Pro coming through, re-upping his legendary Slayer ship. Ooh, my man. Thank you so much, Snow Pro. And also another shout out, Sad be you, for gifting those Slayer ships. Outer Step, Plains of Despair. That's no good. Absolute legend. Thank you for supporting the stream. Mustang said he looked it up and it says he's making 22.75, Devontae Adams. So, yeah, I mean, just a number, right? Salary cap, just a number. Not real life, right? JS said there's a minimum bet, but yeah, he doesn't think there's a max. Yeah, I'm pretty positive there's no max. Just whatever people are willing to pay, essentially. I know there's a cap on the draft. You know, like you can't draft a quarterback #1 overall and him demand you give him like 70 million a year. There's a pay structure for that, but not for veterans. Yeah. Back, find anything GG today? Third Eye, yo, what's going on? Yeah, actually, I did get some sick stuff today. Someone else asked about it too. I guess I'll just shout it out. Make sure you still check out the video, though, of course, right? I'm gonna make a drop rally video about these runs and stuff. But yeah, I actually found a Griffin's. I found a Griffin's here in the gas sanctuary just a little bit ago. I feel like I found something else too today. I can't remember what though. Found some Tri-Res boots, which were pretty sick. They weren't perfect, but they're pretty good. And a perfect gold find small charm, actually. 10 gold find small charm with the perfect 11 fire res. Made for Trav, right? Just made for it. Streams, good luck. Haven't found anything higher than a pole in weeks. Just found an ohm. Nice. Congrats on that one, Zorkon. A lot of people tell me that they watch my stream and they get real lucky. Usually I don't get that lucky, but I mean, I would say over the last 2 days I've gotten lucky. I definitely want to shout out when I actually do get lucky. I mean, between unique sacred armor, high runes, griffins, like these last couple days have been sick. So sick. Entry level contract, asked Sunil. Yeah, I guess you call it. I don't know what it's technically called, but yeah, essentially. Because yeah, Matt Stafford was actually the last person that really got in before they changed that rule. But we had to pay him like his rookie year. Like Stafford, before he even played a down, he was making like 40 mil a year. So they changed that now that the rookie wage scale is, I don't even know what the max is. I think it's maybe like 20 mil or something. For a rookie, like for every pick, like the first pick could I don't know what the numbers actually are. I don't remember. Someone could Google it, but the first pick is like 20 mil. The second pick is like 18. The third pick is 15, and it drops down a lot real fast. Real fast. But something like that, I think. Could be wrong. Oh, okay. JS up here. Minimum for rookies 750. 1 year experience 870. 2 years. Gotcha. Yeah, that's like, yeah, the minimums up there, yeah. Oh, top secret. Yo! What's going on, top secret, my man? Welcome in, welcome in. We need 500 likes for this gentleman. True story. If we would have got the 500 likes, I probably would have found it, but that's all right. We'll get her next time, huh? We'll get her next time. Welcome in, top secret. Oh, yeah, Stafford's rookie contract was like 60 mil or something like that. Yeah, it was crazy. Crazy. He was the very last quarterback. He was the very last player to be drafted like #1 overall with that type of contract or whatever. Wait, did I miss something here? Yeah, whatever. We'll get out of here. Nice. Michu said he killed Diablo, got 4 uniques. 1 was a Zac shield. Nice. Redunculous, says Sunil. Yeah. Yeah, those were the days when people would be like, you know what? I'm not going to sign unless you give me 40 mil a year. They're like, no. They're like, all right, I'm not playing for you then. Bye-bye. What? I think Eli Manning did that, right? Didn't Eli get drafted by the Chargers? And he's like, he called him up and they're like, yeah, I'm not going to play for you, so you better trade me. Isn't that what happened? And they're like, uh-oh, what are we going to do here? Almighty says, yeah. Yeah, I knew it was something like that, yeah. I don't think they can do that now. Like, I guess they could, but it would be like... You would just have to, like, not play and you wouldn't get paid and you have to re-enter the draft, right? So it's, like, so unfeasible to do that nowadays. Earth Spirit, let's go. Another rare item, come on. Let's see, is this Spirit Keeper or is this Raven Lore? I always forget. Looks like Spirit Keeper. So, kind of a rare one. Pretty rare one right there. Yeah, Spirit Keeper, yeah. Lightning Absorb, Cold Absorb. Flat number percentage. Another pretty rare one. I feel like that can have 2 skills in the top, right? So, but it's another rare one, fellas. Peoples Jones, did that really happen? Donovan Peoples Jones to the Lions? That's pretty huge. Yeti Mags. So it's not, he's not like some huge crazy, but like he's from Michigan, like he's a Michigan player, right? He went to U of M. Let me pull up my thing right here. Was it got any news on it? Man, I wish I had a better app. Anyone know of a super great app for like football news or fantasy football news and stuff? I've got some, but they don't. I used to have one that was like, boom, literally like within 6 seconds of a tweet going up of an injury or something, it would be on this app. And it was crazy. But yeah, well, this app used to conglomerate, like it would instantly grab tweets from people and put them into this app. And like, there must have been someone sitting there, like just looking at Twitter all day, like, bam, put that in the app. But then after like, I used it for like 2 years and then it went, boom, $15 a month. And I was like, dang it, I don't want to pay 15 bucks a month for this thing. Also, there is no such thing as Twitter JS. Duh. Roasted. Is Death Cleaver rare? It's kind of rare, but yeah, someone asks, is it ethereal? Yeah, online, as for value or whatever, they pretty much have to be ethereal, right? I think so. They get you hooked and then they charge you. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So I was like, there's no way I'm paying money for this. Yeah, and all the apps I have now, they're like 8 hours behind and stuff, so it's kind of like worthless at that point. Everyone already heard about it by then. So it's like, BKP says Chaos High Rune is fake. I mean, I just found a Jaw rune yesterday, so not fake, but yeah, I know how luck can go. It can get frustrating, right? He'll never call it by that name. You refuse. Yeah, I don't really care about a name change, but it's so stupid that I can't possibly call Twitter. I can't call it X. Can't possibly do it. It's so dumb. I do just call it Twitter all the time too. I was just joking around. Yeah, actually I don't need this Spirit Keeper, so it's not gonna be anything I'm gonna keep. I have a better one already, I'm sure. Plus, like, where are you gonna use that from, right? Waiting for the new Twitter owner to play D2R. I mean, it'd be pretty hype, right? I guess. Let's all chip in and buy Sweet Phil 50,000 YouTube subs so he can get his plaque. Buy 50,000 subs. I mean, that more subs doesn't really mean anything except for getting that plaque, right? So, not even the hugest thing. I just want to be able to get by, essentially. That's my get by and have a good time. That's what I'm looking for. Not as dumb as people who buy Apple products. Get them, Snowpro. I mean, a lot of people like Apple, but yeah, I'm more on your side than not, so. I love those memes where it's like a picture of somebody like freaking out in a crowd, like super excited, and it's like Apple product users when they get something that Galaxy or that Android's had for 15 years. Oh, it's pretty funny. Pretty funny. Brian coming in with the printers. Oh, let's go. Hammering the printer emote. Drink of water. Like finally using USB-C. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one that kind of spawned all those memes. Well, the thing is the only reason they switched is because a bunch of the European Union or something sued Apple and won, and they forced them to have to use, so they didn't like monopolize their whatever blah blah blahs, you know, and they made them so they just, I think that's pretty much why, anyways, my understanding, that then they just went, all right, well, we'll switch all our phones to it because it doesn't make sense to have European phones have one charger and our American phones have another one. So yeah, it's essentially their Consumer Protection Bureau or equivalent over there forced them to change to USB-C. So I guess we can all thank them, huh? Well, not all thank them, but I mean, Apple users can thank them, I guess. The new Apple USB-C cord's $130? That can't be true. I don't believe that. No, bro, that's fake. That's got to be fake. Yeah, Almighty over on Twitch said the European Union was going to force Apple and charge them, like fine them essentially, it sounds like. Charge Apple a premium to if they were going to stick with their old proprietary, that's the word I'm trying to spit out, proprietary charger. Yeah, just make the charger a different shape so it won't work with other people's. Smart. Their iPad Pros already used USB-C. Yeah, it was just like a money grab thing from Apple, right, to sell people chargers. JS said he'd 100% believe that it was $129 for an Apple charging cord. I mean, that's got to be. He says, Google it. Yeah, I mean, how could that be possible? I mean, you can just buy them at the gas station for like $5. It's not fake, says Sunil. Hold on, let me pull this up real quick, huh? Let me pause this and I'm gonna Google this real quick. Apple's new USB-C charging cable is $129.99. Oh! You can buy them on from Best Buy for 20 bucks. Why is this one 160? This doesn't let me look right here quick here for a second. Oh, not that. Why is it that much money? I'm confused. Let's go like this. Why is Apple's USB-C $130 YouTube video? This one's 130 right here from Apple. Why? Why? This one's 160 from Amazon. Does that charge your phone in like 4 minutes or something? Like, who would buy that? But this one's from Apple right here. Apple 60 watt USB-C cable, $20. This is the Pro cable, and this is the non-Pro cable. Oh, Thunderbolt USB-C. It says USB-C. Let's see if any guys got some things here. The reaction stream. I'm just joking. Like, I'm just looking at this though. Thunderbolt's not USB. I mean, it says it's USB right here. What is USB? So, I'm confused what you're... So it's USB-C. It looks like it's small on both ends. So is that like USB-C to USB-C? It's not USB to USB-C? Chris said his Galaxy charges in 15 to 20 minutes with regular USB-C. Interesting. Yeah, I guess I've never had... I mean, maybe that's probably a newer thing, because yeah, I have a Galaxy S8 active. I have a Galaxy S8, so I don't know about that, but Thunderbolt 4, it supports 40 gigabytes data transfer and 60 watt charging. So yeah, obviously, so this one's going to charge way fast. Well, this one says 60 watt. It's the two small ones, right? Is that the new way of doing it? Well, this is the old charger, actually. 20 watt, whatever. But it's only $349. They're real cheap now. Yeah, I'm a reaction streamer now, fellas. I'm a React streamer. USB-C to C over on Twitch. Atlas says, yeah, that must be it. I think that's kind of the new way. Is that how... I don't have a new phone. My phone's super old, obviously. Is that the new way that everything is? Are all the chargers nowadays like the small USB-C to USB-C? Or, oh, flying it. Seems a lot of devices are going USB-C to USB-C. It says over on Twitch here from Almighty. USB-C to Tyrell's mic cable. That's what I'm looking for. I'm gonna look at the screen here while I'm killing stuff. Should probably ID some of these things, huh? Just in case. Griffin's headdress we want to check. Most of them ship with C2C cables, says JS. Gotcha. Interesting. Yeah, I guess they don't even ship with the bricks anymore. Good to know. Yeah, I don't buy phones, so I was thinking about getting a newer phone here pretty soon. I was thinking about getting a Galaxy S12 here pretty soon. Definitely not getting a new one, that's for sure. I'll get a Galaxy S12 Xcover Pro is what it's called, for like 110 bucks or something. And it'll last me forever again, right? Try the Pixel phone? Nah, no, not doing that. It's gonna be Galaxy. I don't like the new setups and stuff. I haven't used a Pixel in a long time. My dad had a Pixel. I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan, but that was obviously, he's been dead for a while now, so unfortunately, but yeah, he's gone. But yeah, so it's didn't really like how those things were set up. Plus, I like these phones that are like invincible, which is like mine. It's like literally invincible. Just spent $1,200 on a phone every year like me, says Snowpro. Yeah, I can't afford that, bro. I'm living that starving streamer life, right? Get a Nokia 3393. There you go. I should get a Nokia brick. Get a Nextel. Little beep beep chirp chirp phone. Get that yellow and black phone that everybody had back in the day. Yeah. Let's go. Nothing's more invincible than Nokia, yeah. Well, they stopped. They literally, I believe anyways, they're not going to say it out loud, but this Galaxy, this active version, they literally stopped making it because they wouldn't break, and then people never got new phones. Like, I have a Galaxy S8 active. Like, this phone, I don't know, someone could look it up, but Galaxy S8 active, it's 10 years old. So they don't want to make phones that'll never break because no one will ever buy a new one. Yeah, Single says a Razor. Yeah, that popped into my head. Yeah, the phone you could play Snake on. Yeah, just a black and green on it. For sure. Planned obsolescence is a thing everywhere, not just phones. True story. True story. Remember when the fire department guys all got Nextels? They were driving to chirp my dad's phone. Beep beep. Yeah, yeah. People used to be walking around like Kmart and stuff, and their phones would just go off, and they just start cursing. Like people are just swearing up a storm and stuff. Yeah. Hate the Samsung bloatware, says VKP on Samsungs. I guess I could see that. I don't. It's just like hidden off to the side, so I don't really worry about it. But yeah, I would prefer to be able to just delete all that stuff. But I gotcha. 2017. That's top secret. What? Got to be older than that, bro. S8 active? I thought it was older than that. Color me wrong, I guess. Confused. I don't think top secret would lie to me, would he? Would you, top secret? You wouldn't lie to me, would you? I choose to live in my own reality, actually, so I'm not going to accept it. Time flies when you're streaming, yeah, right? Because I've had this phone for like years. I feel like I've had this phone longer than that. And I bought it for $100. That's wild. Maybe I paid more than I thought. Maybe I paid like 180 or something for it. Maybe it was newer. It was definitely used, but... Huh. Use Swappa? Never heard of it. Never heard of it. That's the Adam Savage from Mythbusters, yeah. I reject your reality and substitute my own, yeah. That's what it was popping in my head when I was thinking that, right. I reject your reality. Find a good deal for a phone there? Interesting, yeah. I usually just buy them on eBay, but Obviously, this was years back now. Apparently not as long as I thought, but... We're gonna go ahead and finish wrapping this one up, and we're gonna go ahead and hop off. I gotta go get ready for trick-or-treating here in a few hours, so this will be the final run. Thank you guys for joining me, hitting the like button. Thank you for all y'all that supported the channel today, super chats, channel memberships. Really, honestly, not even lying, it honestly, seriously does make it possible for me to keep streaming and doing this like full-time and getting as much content out as possible for y'all and entertainment. Hopefully you guys think the stuff's all entertaining and stuff, so thank you guys so much for supporting me in the channel. Means a lot. Ever fun at JMod? Never have. Nope, nope, nope. Never have. Have a good time, Phil. Appreciate it, Mustang. Hopefully we get lucky here in the last couple seconds, huh? Hopefully. Oh, almost another Griffin's here, fellas. Every diadem's almost a Griffin's, right? Yeah, 6 years is forever in phone years. Yeah, for sure. Good old lidless. Legendary. We were talking about that earlier, being a goated back in the day. Yeah, top secret. Yeah, I originally started off my computer when I built it with 3300G, Ryzen 3 3300G, I think. So integrated graphics. Now I have a 3700X, I think I got. So like a few generations newer in the X version, and I think can't really remember, but oh, G stacks! Holy smokes, coming in gifting 5 Slayer ships. Ooh, thank you so much. Holy smokes, G stacks. You legend. What a legend. Hype, 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 hype. What a legend. Where's this guy? We'll take out Infector even though he's stone skinned. I wasn't paying attention. He's almost dead now, so G stacks is rich. Yeah, he's got that rich money. And nothing. And nothing. So that'll be it for the stream today. Twitch, I'm gonna send you guys over to somebody. We'll see who's on, huh? Who, anybody on here? Perfect. Someone's playing D2 anyways. We'll send you guys over to Llama. Why not? He's over there streaming on Twitch. So peace out, Twitch and YouTube. Thank you guys so much. Means a lot. And thank you once again, G-Stacks, for the support. Guys, don't forget though, also, keep slaying. Ooh.